the pedal to the metal because these RVs are moving fast. Visit Campers Inn RV, the RVer's trusted resource, located on Highway 161 South at I-85 in Kings Mountain. Online at campersinn.com. It's time to ride. Ride into Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia and ride out on a new Yamaha. Right now, get up to $750 customer cash and financing as low as 3.99% APR for 36 months. See the Yamaha Wolverine side-by-side ATV with up to $750 customer cash and 0% APR financing for 6 months. Just a few of the great deals from Yamaha and Full Throttle Power Sports, located at 100 Indian Walk of I-85 in Gastonia. Allen Drug in Stanley and the Foston Pharmacy in Foston announces the arrival of the new spring short sleeve Simply Southern apparel. Come on in now and get yours before vacation time. And also, all remaining long sleeve Simply Southern apparel is now 50% off. And always remember the Allen Drug Store in Stanley and the Foston Pharmacy in Foston for all of your prescription needs. Ask about refills on the go. Allen Drug Store, 220 South Main Street in downtown Stanley, and the Foston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Foston. For 41 years, America's best-selling truck has been the Ford F-Series, and it's Ford Truck Month at Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. Coming down and test drive the new 2018 Ford F-150 starting at $27,705. Or check out the new 2018 Ford Focus starting at $17,950. And summertime fun starts with the new 2018 Ford Mustang starting at $25,680. Ask about special financing programs available at Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at classicfordofshelby.com. Why service your vehicle at RENALDO Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The RENALDO Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle service at RENALDO Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. RENALDO Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. The big three are waiting for you at Al Lane Kubota of Lincoln. It's grass cutting time, and Al Lane has the right mower for your grass cutting chores. Come see the line of Toro, Husqvarna, and Kubota tractors and mowers. And right now, get 0% financing for up to 48 months with approved credit. Come in for all the details. See the big three, Husqvarna, Toro, and Kubota tractors and mowers at Al Lane Kubota, Highway 27 East at 73 intersection in Lincoln. Online at allanekubota.com.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
Why service your vehicle at RENALDO Honda in Shelby?
This is live.
Okay, now here we go. Welcome out to Sims Legion Park here on a Wednesday night. Tim Johnson and Mr. Baseball himself, Keenan Link, we're here live tonight. And we've got American Legion Baseball here tonight on the Carolina Trust Bank Stadium pregame show. And ought to be a pretty decent game here tonight. Ken got post 23, Gastonia hosting the Lincoln County Cardinals, post 4:55 here tonight on WLON 1050 AM. And Ken, Lincoln County is looking for their first win of the season, and post 23, Gastonia is 3-4 overall, Ken, 2-3 in conference play.
Yes, Lincoln County Cardinals are looking for the first win. We've seen them play several games. They come in with an 0-3 division record, 0-4 overall, and as you said, Gastonia is 3-4 overall and 2-3 in the division. The non-division games they played were both against Cherville, which they split. Last night, Gastonia Post 23 was in action and dropped a late close game, 4 runs in the top of the 7th by Kings Mountain to overtake them, and Kings Mountain won that game. It was Kings Mountain's first win of the season. They're now 1-3 on the season. So both these teams coming off losses in the last games, and they're looking. They're hungry for a win tonight, and I look for a close ball game here at Sims Park. It's a beautiful day for baseball. A little bit warm, sun shining. Doesn't look like any threatening clouds around, so I'm ready for some baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you too, Mr. Baseball, Kenny Lee. Like I say, we was down at Wingate University this past Sunday night, and the Lincoln Cardinals had a 5-1 lead, Ken, and somehow or another lost that lead as we going into the 4th and 5th inning, Ken, to take a defeat 11-5 against the Union County.
Yeah, they're still in the early season. Struggling on the mound with their pitching, and they need to get the bats going as well. They haven't really put a lot of runs on the board, and had a big 5-run second inning at Wingate, but then the bats went solid after that, and unfortunately they dropped another game in the division.
Absolutely. Like I say, at that game, Ken, from one thing I saw, Lincoln County, Josh Allen was a starting pitcher on the mound and pitched fairly well for 3 innings, but he got pulled after 3 innings. Then Carson Williams came in and pitched 2 innings, Ken. But after that, it looked like their pitching kind of just faltered a little bit for Lincoln County, giving up, like I say, 7-8 runs after that. There was some mistakes in the field too, also by Lincoln County, but I'm sure Lincoln County tonight is looking for the first win of the season. So hopefully, Ken, I know Coach Bullock's been working these kids hard and getting them ready to play. I understand that Andrew Patrick will be on the mound tonight for Post 455 Lincoln County Cardinals, Ken.
Yes, and in that game, Wingate against Union County, one of the big problems was so many base on balls given up by the Lincoln County pitching staff, and tonight it'll be key not to give those free passes and make the Gastonia team hit the way on rather than give them free passes to get on the bases.
Absolutely, I agree with you, and they've got to stay ahead in the count, Ken. Gastonia is a pretty good baseball team here tonight. In the past, Coach Cobb has had some really good baseball teams here down at Gastonia at Post 23. Understand they did split with Cherville Post 100 this year, Ken.
Yeah, they won a close game, 3-2, and then lost the contest back at Cherville. But they, at times, have looked good, and other times not. And they said it was a tough loss for them last night because they were ahead in that game and to the last inning and just weren't able to close it out. And so, with a 2-3 record, they'd love to get to 500 in that Eastern Division by winning tonight. And of course, as we said, the Lincoln County Cardinals, they're hungry to get their first win this season and their first win in the division.
Absolutely. All righty, you're listening to the Carolina Trust Bank Stadium pregame show. Carolina Trust Bank located in Lincolnton, 901 East Main Street. That's downtown Lincolnton. Tim Johnson and Mr. Baseball himself, Kenny Lincoln, we're live here tonight at Sims Legion Park, Ken. So we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back here on WLON 1050 AM, where Post 455 is playing tonight at Sims Legion Park at Post 23, Gastonia.
Why service your vehicle at RENALDO Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The RENALDO Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at RENALDO Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. RENALDO Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. The Big Three are waiting for you at Al Lane Kubota of Lincoln. It's grass cutting time, and Al Lane has the right mower for your grass cutting chores. Come see the line of Toro, Husqvarna, and Kubota tractors and mowers. And right now, get 0% financing for up to 48 months with approved credit. Come in for all the details. See the Big Three, Husqvarna, Toro, and Kubota tractors and mowers at Al Lane Kubota, Highway 27 East at 73 intersection in Lincoln. Online at allanekubota.com.
When you need a ride, Specialized Transport has exactly what you're looking for. Serving Gaston, Lincoln, Catawba, Burt, Caldwell, and Cleveland counties, Specialized Transport has your area covered. Ambulatory, wheelchair, and geriatric chair transport. Handicap transportation services and non-medical transport services are available as well. When you need a ride, call Dean Hastings at 704-735-5676. Specialized Transport will get you where you need to be. 704-735-5676.
Shuttle service to the Charlotte Airport is now available from Specialized Transport. The Carolina's largest pre-owned boat store is American Marine Liquidators, Highway 16 North in Denver. American Marine Liquidators buy, sells, and trades. They will trade for cars, trucks, yard tractors, RVs, and motorcycles. And financing is available with approved credit at American Marine Liquidators. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper and see what you can buy at a great price. So before you buy, sell, or trade, see American Marine Liquidators, 4879 Highway 16 North in Denver. Call 704-483-8144 for American Marine Liquidators. Start up the savings on your auto insurance with a stop at Turner Hauser Insurance Group in downtown Lincoln, your area insurance agency. Jamie Hauser invites you to stop in and find out how you can save money on all of your insurance needs, from home to auto to commercial to farm to life. Visit them at their office at 228 East Main Street, downtown Lincoln. Just look for the big blue awning. That's Turner Hauser Insurance Group, your area insurance agency. Call 704-732-9577 or visit the website at turnerhauserins.com.
All right, we're back here at WLON 1050 AM, the Carolina Trust Bank Stadium pregame show. Tim Johnson and Mr. Baseball Kenny Link. We're live here tonight at Sims Legion Park, where it's American Legion Baseball here tonight, and the Post 23 is hosting Lincoln County Cardinals. Post 455 here tonight, and Lincoln County looking for the first win in the season, Ken. And I tell you, Ken, they played a really good game the other night down at Wingate, but their pitching just could not come around and hold on to a 5-1 lead, Ken.
No, he didn't, and as you said, we're looking forward to seeing if they can come through tonight. In other action last night, Cherville, Post 100 was in action against a very good team in Area 3, and that would be Rowan County, and Rowan County defeated Post 100 in a very good close ball game. It went 10 innings before Rowan County defeated Cherville 7-6. So Cherville's back in action tonight, and they're playing on the road, going to Mooresville to have another out-of-division game. Things are starting to get going now, Tim, since the weather's lightened up and guys are getting teams are getting their guys out there and being able to get some games in, and they'll have a graduation break here in the next couple of days, and then they'll get back heavy, and they got a lot of double hitters that's planned in the last half of June.
Absolutely. So I'm looking forward to this game tonight, and I'm also looking forward to some scores around our area too, Ken. Like you said, Cherville making a trip down to Mooresville tonight, taking on an out-of-conference game. Rowan County, Ken, did you not tell me they were undefeated, 9-0? Is that right?
With the results of last night's game, they now have a 9-0 record and have another good team as always. I understand that they have a tough game tonight. They're playing Randolph County, and we know how good Randolph County was last year as they won the regional and state championship. So that's a big rivalry in Area 3, and so that'd be a great game tonight.
Absolutely. Ken, I want to say congratulations to a Burns product, a young man that we know very well, Mr. Chris Proctor out of Burns High School, who is at college now at Duke University. Ken, he got drafted in the 13th round, Chris did, as a catcher, and I believe you said he's going to the Detroit Tigers, I think we were reading about. So excellent young man. We know him well, got to see him play a lot in high school and also in American Legion too for Coach Bobby Del Reynolds.
Yes, and he had an excellent season this year as a junior at Duke. Helped them win their regional championship against Georgia, which was an upset. They had to go down to Georgia and play at Georgia, but they in that 4-team regional, they come out winners. And I understand he made the all-region team, and on the season, I read where he's hit .291, had 4 home runs, and 46 RBI. So he had a great year for Duke, and now Duke's playing Super Regional, and they'll be heading down to Texas Tech, another very tough team, and that'll be the best 2 out of 3 to see who goes to Omaha for the World Series.
Absolutely, Ken. Really impressive young man. Smart young man, too. Really smart. He was the valedictorian, I think, of his class his senior year in high school. So he's not only got the skills and the talent, Ken, he's got the brains, too. So great young man. Know Chris well. Played a lot of baseball with my son. And just tremendously happy for that young man as he makes his next step. Don't know whether he's going to go or not, but in the 13th round, Ken, that's pretty high there for especially a catcher who can hit and also quick and fast behind the plate, Ken.
Yeah.
He can make a lot of things happen for the Detroit Tigers.
And another person who was drafted, Tim, is someone you're familiar with, and that's Josh McClain, who played for your NC State Wolfpack. I understand he drafted in the 13th round.
No, he went ninth round, I believe. Ninth
round to the Dodgers.
Yes, know Josh well. I've watched Josh grow up. He played a lot of baseball for me and my son. His dad and I are real good friends, Bradley McClain. Josh last year got drafted in the 14th round, Ken, I believe it was. And it came down to his decision. I talked to his dad. His dad said that him and his mom would love for him to get a degree at NC State. And so Josh decided to stay for his senior year. And by doing that, Ken, he absolutely improved his draft ability all the way up to the 9th round. And for what I've read about Josh so far, Ken, he led in every category in the outfield, in the ACC, and also I know he was first team All-ACC, but I'm sure he's All-American as well. Rated, I think, the 17th best outfielder in the nation in collegiate baseball. So tremendous young man, tremendous family. So I'm awfully proud of Josh. And I'm telling you something, Ken, I said it from day one, back about probably 10 years ago. I said that young man someday will be playing on TV.
Well, he's certainly done well at NC State, and as a senior this year had a great season, which improved his draft status. And we'll look forward to following him as he goes into Major League Baseball and tries to make it to the big show.
You know, Ken, tonight Andrew Patrick is on the mound tonight for the Lincoln Cardinals, post 455. You know, Andrew is the type of pitcher and the kid who could come out and get this first win for Coach Bullock and the Lincoln County Cardinals, Ken.
Yeah, and we saw him pitch earlier, and he pitched well for 3 or 4 innings. Let's see if he can pitch well tonight and get this first win for the Cardinals.
All righty, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right here on the Stadium Pregame Show, hosted by Tim Johnson and Kenny Link here on the Carolina Trust Bank. And I tell you something, Ken, what we do is when we come back, we're going to go to the player to watch, and that'll be coming up next right after these fine commercials right here on WLON 1050 AM here at Sims Legion Park. Tim Johnson and Mr. Baseball, Kenny Link.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look. CKDKDS Macron. Oh, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Your local auto owners insurance agency is East Lincoln Insurance Agency on Highway 16 in Denver. Call 704-483-3243. Unless the Lord builds a house, its builders labor over it in vain. This is from Psalm 127, and this is the key verse that Key Builders in Lincoln is built on. Key Builders in Lincoln is large enough to do what the big boys do, but small enough to be personal. Bring your own plans or visit the website at keypropertiesnc.com and take a look at theirs. They have homes for everyone. So call your local hometown builder, Key Builders, 704-735-0040, or visit their office at 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
You don't pull a mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim.
When Auto Owners Insurance was founded in 1916, the world was quite different. Yet with all that's changed, our commitment to be there when you need us most hasn't. By teaming up with independent agents, we've made a difference for generations of customers, and will for generations to come. And by making a difference every day, 100 years seem to go by in a flash.
Your local Auto Owners Insurance Agency is Mooney Insurance Agency, located at 528 East Main Street in Maiden. Call 828-428-8231. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Fallston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Fallston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Celebrating 50 years. It's the Glen Oaks Golf Club. Hard to think how many birdies have been made over those years, and oh yeah, how many double bogeys too. Whether it's a birdie, par, or bogey, you'll love the Glen Oaks Golf Club. It's open to everyone. Visit the beautiful pro shop with driving range, snack bar, banquet facility, bar, picnic, shelter, and swimming pool. Great for group outings. Reserve your tee time by calling 828-428-2451 or visit the website at glenoaksgolf.com.
You don't pull a mask off at home.
All right, welcome back to WLON 1050 AM here tonight at Sims Legion Park. Kenny, I'm going to let you take care of the West End player to watch.
And Tim, tonight, the West End player to watch, we're going to be watching the man on the mound tonight, Andrew Patrick, as he tries to get his first win for the Lincoln County Cardinals.
Absolutely, I agree with you too. Like I was saying earlier, he is the type of pitcher and the type of young man who can go out here and get this first win for Coach Bullock and for the Lincoln Cardinals post 455. Ken, also we got our sidekick partner, Mr. Alec Johnson, upstairs working tonight. I completely forgot Alec was upstairs. I don't know why I forgot that. I guess something like Kevin said, somebody's got to run that camera. So Alex with us here tonight, so it's good to have Alec with us. Kenny, I tell you, man, I feel confident the Lincoln County is going to get it done tonight. They look, by looking out there, they're kind of relaxed. I see Brady out there. He's getting the kids pumped up. So Brady playing down at Surrey Community College, played for Coach Bullock and North Lincoln Knights. And so also, Ken, our Atlanta Braves are still gripping and ripping it, Ken. What do you think about that?
Well, the Braves are leading the Eastern Division in National League and playing well. Last night they put a whooping on the San Diego Padres, 14-1. Freddie Freeman showing off with 4 hits, a home run. They're getting good play from the young players and pretty solid pitching from some of the young guys, as well as play in the field. And they're hanging in there. They've got a game lead over the Washington Nationals and 2.5 now over the Phillies, and they're hanging in there, Tim, and they're like 11 games over 500, and that's playing pretty good baseball.
You know, we had dinner tonight, and before we got to the ballpark, and we were talking about how young the baseball team was and stuff like that. And, you know, if you think about it, Kenny, just imagine what they're going to be like the next 5-6 years.
Yeah, we heard it earlier in the year in spring training. People saying they're about 2 years away. Well,
they're here.
They don't want to be 2 years away. They want to be relevant right now, and they're playing good ball.
They got a bunch of good young kids playing, and like you said, Freddie's hitting the baseball really well, Ken. And I tell you, you know well as I do, if Freddie Freeman, if he gets some people around him to hit the baseball, oh man, Ken, I tell you, the sky's the limit for Mr. Freeman.
Yeah, he's a great player. He really is, and getting some people on base and getting some people hitting behind him makes him even tougher.
Absolutely. Want to thank Kevin Hastings here tonight. Kevin's live with us as well. Alex upstairs on top of the roof doing the video. And I want to thank Mr. Calvin Hastings back at the Classic 4 Studios for putting us on air tonight. And right now, Ken, they're doing the starting lineups. And if you want to take you ready for the starting lineups, or you want to go to commercial break?
Let's go to commercial and come back and we'll get them.
All righty. So we'll go to a commercial break right here on the Stadium Pregame Show, the Carolina Trust Bank, and we'll be right back after these fine messages here tonight at Sims Legion Ballpark.
Sleep apnea is the interruption of sleep by a blockage to breathing. 8 million Americans go undiagnosed for sleep apnea. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincoln can help you with sleep apnea problems. John III is a member of the American Academy of Dental Sleep Medicine. He can help you now overcome the symptoms of obstructive sleep apnea, such as excessive daytime sleep, loud snoring, episodes of breathing cessation where you stop breathing, dry mouth and sore throat, morning headaches, insomnia, attention problems, and more. John III is concerned that patients don't know there are treatments for obstructive sleep apnea, from CPAP to dental appliances or even surgery. John III offers a free consultation for anyone with symptoms of sleep apnea. Just call 704-735-0765 or come by 904 Doncha Drive in Lincoln to make an appointment. Sleep longer, smile brighter, live happier. Let Dr. John L. Cloninger III put his 21 years of dentistry experience to work for you.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, products, and services of larger banks with hometown people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work here, and this community matters to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Boger City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop in and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
You don't pull a man.
We make a joyful noise cheering our favorite high school football teams on Friday nights and our favorite college teams on Saturday. The family of faith at Ryan Heights United Methodist Church would like to invite you to come and make a joyful noise for the Lord on Sundays. Sunday school is at 10 and worship is at 11. Ryan Heights United Methodist Church is in Lincolnton on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park. Come make a joyful noise with us.
Just say fill her up. Be ready for Old Man Winter with a fill-up from RHODES and BEAL Oil Company in Lincoln. No matter where you live, RHODES and BEAL Oil Company in Lincoln can deliver. Just call 704-735-2508. Be ready for Old Man Winter with your winter fill-up from RHODES and BEAL Oil Company, 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Again, call 704-735-2508. Just say fill her up from RHODES and BEAL Oil Company in Lincoln. Don't miss the Chrysler Pacifica Incredible Sales Event. Going on now at Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge in Lincoln. Get up to $2,750 in total cash on new select 2018 Chrysler Pacifica models. See the new 2018 Chrysler Pacifica. MSRP starting at $26,995. Come on in today for all the details during the Chrysler Pacifica Incredible Sales Event. Going on now at Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge, 1442 East Main Street in Lincoln. If you love your vehicle, why would you have it serviced at just any ordinary shop? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. At RENALDO Buick GMC, their service center provides a team of knowledgeable service technicians that aim to make your life easier by working within your schedule without disrupting your busy life. They're open on Saturdays, plus offer service loaners and pickup and delivery within 25 miles, plus premium upkeep with authentic parts without the premium price tag. Give your vehicle the service it deserves at RENALDO Buick GMC. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. RENALDO Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Sheila's Sheds of Shelby and Cherryville has added a new additional location, now open in Lincoln at 2979 East Highway 27. That's 3 locations to serve you. Come by and see Sheila's Sheds for Old Hickory buildings, carports, and sheds. Visit your nearest location for big savings. Sheila's Sheds, 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 2261 Lincoln Highway in Cherryville, and now open at 2979 East Highway 27 in Lincoln. Call Sheila at 704-300-4254 for Sheila's Sheds of Shelby, Cherryville, and Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. H.D. Reed, your West Lincoln Edward Jones advisor, understands this. That's why H.D. Reed is a proud sponsor of all West Lincoln athletics on The Boss, WLON. For all your investment needs, call 704-240-8724 or stop by the office at 841 Highway 27 West. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Sunday lunch can only mean one thing, a trip to Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail for their famous fried chicken. Try their Sunday lunch special for only $7.29. Select from fried chicken, chicken rice and gravy, or barbecue, with the freshest vegetables including green beans, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, baked beans, and more, all topped off with one of their famous desserts. Come out this Sunday for some good old home cooking. Mitchum's Kitchen, Highway 27 West at the 274 intersection in Vail.
The money you save in your savings accounts earns interest, so it just makes sense to have your checking account also earn interest for you. A money market checking account pays interest and also offers the flexibility of writing checks. Certain fees may apply. Carolina Trust Bank, member FDIC. Community-minded just like you.
Carolina Trust Bank, with 3 offices in Lincoln, also in Gastonia, Denver, Forest City, Hickory, Lake Lure, and Vail. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. There's plenty of hot summer days coming. That means plenty of pool time. Have fun in the pool and save money too at Carolina Hardware and Garden Center in Lincoln. Come on in and see what's in the pool section. You'll find pool toys and outdoor furniture. And of course, keep your pool sparkling clean with BioGuard pool products. And you'll have more time to spend in the pool with the new Husqvarna Zero Turn Mower. See the selection today at Carolina Hardware and Garden Center on the Reachville Road in Lincoln.
All right, welcome back to Sims Legion Park here on Wednesday night. It's post 455 Lincoln County Cardinals taking on tonight the post 23 Gastonia team here tonight, and Gastonia 2-3 in conference and 3-4 overall, and Lincoln County is 0-4. Kenny, it's the RENALDO High School Baseball American Legion game of the week, and you've been listening to the Carolina Trust Bank Stadium pregame show. Ken, you got the starting lineup for us?
We do, and we're proud to bring you this contest tonight on the balls. Leading off, playing shortstop, Nick Salamita. Batting second will be David Borges, the left fielder. Evan Pulowski, the catcher. Batting cleanup tonight, Tyler Johnson, the DH. Playing third base and batting fifth, Tyler Lilly. Carson Williams playing center field and batting sixth. Alden Horn playing left field, batting seventh. Tanner Burns, first base, and batting ninth, Logan Philemon, the second baseman. And the pitcher tonight for the Cardinals on the mound will be Andrew Patrick. And the pitcher towing the rubber out there with his warm-up pitches is Austin Mitchell for Gastonia Post 23, a right-hander. And a couple more pitches, and we'll be ready to get this ball game into play.
Absolutely, Kenny. I want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. If you're not able to come to Sims Legion Park to watch the game, check us out on KTCBroadcasting.com. Or if you're in Lincoln area, Lincoln County area, you could tune in to WLON 1050 AM, and you can listen to myself and Mr. Kenny Link as well. So, all righty. So it looks like the first pitch is fixing to come about here tonight, Kenny.
Yeah, and Salamita, the leadoff hitter, steps in the box for the Cardinals.
Looking for a big game out of him, Ken.
First pitch is inside for ball one.
Yes.
Got a good view of the umpire here.
Yeah, we do.
We should be able to have an opinion on some of the balls and strikes.
Absolutely.
Next pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, looking for a big game out of Salamita. He has not hit the ball very well for Lincoln County so far this season, Ken. He hit it awfully well in high school, though.
Next pitch looks a little outside. Count runs 2-1.
That was a curveball there, Ken.
Next is even farther outside, so the count runs 3-1. We'd love to see leadoff man get on that bag here in the first inning, getting something started for the Cardinals.
Big gap out there in left center field, Ken.
Next pitch is a little inside, and he draws the walk.
So got a man on first base with no outs here in the top of the first inning.
Center field, number 13.
Yeah, but looking at field, Ken, the outfield depth is kind of straight up, but there is a big gap in left center field, no doubt about that. Right center fielder playing toward the right side.
David Borges will step in the box now, second place hitter.
There's a bunt.
And he's fouled back and out of play. Catcher's trying to get to it, but it's too far away from him.
Yeah, good hustle by the catcher there, Ken.
So
I want to thank Kevin Hastings for putting some lights up for you there, Ken.
Yeah, look,
spotlights.
Get a little dim up here. We're sort of back into the grandstand here. Got a good view of things. But
I thought he was putting headlights up for a minute.
Well, it's a little dark, so that helps. I appreciate that.
Kevin Hastings with us tonight. Alec Johnson's on top doing the video, so we want to thank those good people hanging out with us.
Next pitch is in there, taken for a strike, and now 0-2 count on Borges.
David Borges was the leadoff batter for the North Lincoln Knights this season. Had a really good, outstanding year, and was all conference as well, Ken. Man on first base, Salamina. He's got a pretty decent lead.
Fouled at the plate, stays alive. Fouled off his ankle, it looked like.
And we are live video tonight of the game. So, folks, if you're at home or if you're in the car, if you're on the way home tonight from dinner or even going to get you some dinner, go back home, put it on KTC Broadcasting, pull up the game, Lincoln County Cardinals post 455 and Gastonia post 23.
Now here's the 0-2 pitch. Runner going, swung on a miss, throw down to second. He's in safely with a stolen base. So 1 out as Borges goes down swinging, and now the runner in scoring position.
Number 18, Evan Pawlowski.
Brings up the catcher, Evan Pawlowski.
Pawlowski had a big hit the other night, Ken, down at Wingate University against Union County. Hit one off the wall in right center gap, Ken. So
with the bases loaded, yeah.
Bases loaded, he did. He knocked in, I think, 3 runs, Ken. He was on third.
First pitch is down low, ball 1. Salamito with good speed stole that base easily.
Yeah, he did. He did, absolutely. A base hit, Ken, he's probably going to score, I would think. So Coach Bullock's at third base, coaching third.
On the outside corner.
Yeah, good-looking pitch there by Mitchell, Ken. Right on the outside, painted that corner right there. Looked like a fastball right at the knees. So nice pitch there by the young man. Second baseman's covering the base there, Ken. Shortstop's playing home.
Next pitch gets away from the catcher, bounces toward the dugout.
That's in the dugout. He's going to get to come.
Well, I think he bounced. It hit toward the dugout and bounced back on the field. So I think he's just going to
stay at third.
Get the one base on the wild pitch. So now you got a runner on third base and 1 out. 2-1 count on Pawlowski. Excellent chance to get a run in here for Lincoln County.
We're here tonight at Sims Legion Park here where the Gastonia Grizzlies play at Ken. By looking at the dugouts, you can see they have no fence or anything. So if the ball goes anywhere near that dugout, it's going in.
Swung on and sliced to the right side. Foul down the right field line.
Alec Johnson up on top of the roof with the camera angle there, Ken. Good shot of the ball going down the right side of the field there.
2-2 on the count. Next pitch it bounced high to third base. He feels it, but it's going to be a foul ball just barely across the line to be foul. Almost went over that bag.
Yeah, almost did.
So the count remains 2-2. Pawlowski at the plate. We're here in the top of the first. No score so far. Again, bounced foul down that third base line.
Salamina standing at third base. 1 out of the inning. Pawlowski hitting third tonight. Borges made the first out. First Federal scoreboard 0-0.
Next pitch is low and outside. Pawlowski with a check swing. Did not go around.
Yeah, good call by the field umpire there. He did not break his wrist across the plate, so good call by the field ump.
So the count runs full, 3-2. On deck is Tyler Johnson. And the next pitch is ball 4. He draws a walk.
Not a bad pitch there by Mitchell Ken. He just missed a couple inches on outside the plate there, just barely missed. So not a bad pitch.
33, Tyler Johnson.
That brings up Tyler Johnson to the plate here, hitting in the cleanup spot.
The DH tonight for the Cardinals.
He's hitting for Patrick, I assume, Ken.
He is. First pitch is outside as Mitchell's having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone.
Yeah, that ball was thrown outside, Ken. That was probably at least a foot outside.
Next pitch is fouled straight back over our heads. 1-1.
Ken, the Grizzlies field is in great condition. I was down on the field earlier talking to Coach Bullock and Coach Cobb, and I tell you, the Grizzlies has got a really nice facility here. Made a lot of changes here too, I could see. So a really nice field.
Next pitch is on the inside corner. 1-2. Nice pitch.
Got a decent little crowd here tonight. Looks like, Ken. We see a few familiar faces down there. See Rob Allen.
Called strike 3. Nice breaking pitch.
See Bobby Williams and Sandy Williams.
Next up, playing at third base, number 22, Tyler Lilly.
Tyler Lilly up now, the third baseman tonight.
He's a North Lincoln product, Ken. He's a senior this year, so he'll be going off to school.
2 outs, runners on the corners. The Cardinals would like to take advantage of this opportunity and get a run in here. It's up to Lilly here with 2 outs.
I tell you, Ken, something about this ballpark for a catcher and for a first baseman and third baseman and even a right and left fielder, you have a lot of room between the lines there, Ken, on the outside of the lines. A lot of room there for a foul ball. You know, a lot of ballparks don't have as much room because if a ball gets hit up in the air, it's going to go foul. But here, Ken, chances is it can stay fair between the on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, it's a pitcher's park because
it is.
Of that, plus the outfield's deep as well. This is definitely a pitcher's park.
Absolutely.
Oh, next pitch is hits him. He tried to get out of the way, but it did catch him on the leg, so that he will walk to first base now as a hit batsman, and that will load the bases for the Cardinals, and that'll bring up Carson Williams in a very clutch position here.
Carson Williams, the outstanding baseball player from Lincoln High School, the Wolves this year. He is a senior, so he'll be going off to school too. Carson, all conference, Ken.
Yes, and first pitch in there for a strike. The base has been loaded here, Tim, on 2 walks and a hit batter. And let's see if Cardinals can take advantage of these opportunities. Grounded foul outside of first base, and Mitchell gets ahead 0-2.
Yeah, this is a big bat here for the Lincoln County Cardinals, Ken, here in the first inning, top of the first, bases loaded. Big bat here for Carson Williams in Lincoln County as he calls time and steps out of the batter's box. Outfield not playing too deep, Ken. Look at them. They're playing pretty shallow, Ken.
It's grounded right back to the pitcher on 1 hop. He fields, tosses the first for out 3. No runs, no hits, and 3 big runners left on base. After a half inning of play, it's no score.
When you need a ride, Specialized Transport has exactly what you're looking for. Serving Gaston, Lincoln, Catawba, Burke, Caldwell, and Cleveland counties, Specialized Transport has your area covered. Ambulatory, wheelchair, and geriatric chair transport. Handicap transportation services and non-medical transport services are available as well. When you need a ride, call Dean Hastings at 704-735-5676. Specialized Transport will get you where you need to be. 704-735-5676.
Shuttle service to the Charlotte Airport is now available from Specialized Transport. The Carolinas' largest pre-owned boat store is American Marine Liquidators, Highway 16 North in Denver. American Marine Liquidators buy, sells, and trades. They will trade for cars, trucks, yard tractors, RVs, and motorcycles. And financing is available with approved credit at American Marine Liquidators. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper and see what you can buy at a great price. So before you buy, sell, or trade, see American Marine Liquidators, 4879 Highway 16 North in Denver. Call 704-483-8144 for American Marine Liquidators. Start up the savings on your auto insurance with a stop at Turner Hauser Insurance Group in downtown Lincoln, your area insurance agency. Jamie Hauser invites you to stop in and find out how you can save money on all of your insurance needs, from home to auto to commercial to farm to life. Visit them at their office at 228 East Main Street, downtown Lincoln. Just look for the big blue awning. That's Turner Hauser Insurance Group, your area insurance agency. Call 704-732-9577 or visit the website at turnerhauserins.com.
Okay, we're back here at Sims Legion Baseball Park in the bottom of the first inning, first field scoreboard. It is 0-0. And Ken, you got the start lineups for the post 23?
Yes, leading off will be Tyler Brantley, followed by Austin Mitchell, and then Dalton Williams, the left fielder. And we'll go through the rest of the lineup if we have time here. As Andrew Packett gets ready to deliver the first pitch. And it's lined in the left field for a base hit right past the shortstop. And that'll be one pitch and one base hit.
Yeah, Patrick comes out throwing strikes there, which is a good sign, Ken.
Next up,
So,
number 2, Austin Mitchell.
But yeah, he's the big right-hander from Bandy's High School. He is a senior this year. And I was talking to Coach Bullock on the field earlier, Ken. He said that he feels like he's going to be shut down possibly after this game. So his season will probably be coming to an end after this game, Ken.
Austin Mitchell, the opposing pitcher, up now, batting second in the lineup. Right-hand hitter. Pitch is on that outside corner, 0-1.
Nice pitch by Patrick. Like I say, got a lot of power. Throws the ball pretty hard for a big right-hander. So,
and here's the throw to first. Runner gets back in plenty of time.
Patrick is originally from Lincoln County. Went to Lincoln County schools.
Next pitch is fouled off. Looked like a breaking pitch and gets ahead in the count, 0-2.
And he transferred down to he went to North Lincoln, and he transferred from North Lincoln, I think, after his sophomore year. So know his dad well. Got a good family. Know his dad really well. So good guy too.
Throw back to first. Back in time again.
The first one he lobbed over our Ken. That one he threw.
Yeah, the runner wasn't off very far, so he didn't have any trouble getting back. Next pitch is into dirt. Catcher can't come up with a clean throw to second, and he's in with a wild pitch. Advances to second. So now you have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. 1-2 count on Austin Mitchell.
We're live here tonight at Sims Legion Park.
Next pitch is also in the dirt. Runner going to third and makes it without a throw. So now we have the runner on third base. Nobody out. 2 wild pitches have advanced him all the way around to third.
You know, that's what we saw out of Patrick a couple weeks ago, Kim, when we watched him pitch. He seemed like he just tried to overthrow it for some reason and got wild.
2-2 pitch. Down low.
Yeah, he's got to stay within himself, Ken. He's got to stay composed, stay within himself. Don't try to overthrow and just throw strikes. Let his defense make plays. He's got a good defense behind him.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off, out of play.
Good swing there by that young man. Outfield's kind of playing straight up, center field straight up. Left and right, shortstop, second base, playing straight up. Got a man on third base. Post 23 trying to put an early run on the board.
And it's a, hit. Rolls foul. Interesting, Tim, he checked his swing, and it bounced right out in front of the plate about 4 or 5 feet down the first baseline. And pitcher could have picked it up and easily thrown him out at first, but he let it go foul because the runner was coming in to score, I guess.
That's smart play by the pitcher. Smart play by Patrick. I like what he did there. He's got 3-2 on this guy here. He can strike him out and still try to get out of the inning without a run if he can just get the next batter out as well. So,
and that's in the dirt, and he draws the walk.
Yeah, tell you, Ken, he just almost like he's trying to overthrow, Ken. I swear it is.
Next up, left fielder, number 14, Dalton Williams.
Dalton Williams, the left fielder, a big left-hand hitting hitter for post 23 coming up.
So you got a man on first and third base with no outs. And got the third hitter up in the lineup. Patrick on the mound. Nice pitch.
Going to outside corner for strike one.
Yeah, really good pitch there.
We're here in the bottom of the second, no score, but post 23 threatening.
Ooh, that was close there, Kenny. That was close, Kenny. He had a dive back to first base. Patrick looking to pick him off at first, and he's got a good lead there, Ken. As you can see, he's got a nice lead.
Next pitch is hit to center field. Center fielder's got a beat on it, under it. Will make the catch. Throws it in. It's going to be cut. And the run will score, and that's the first run of the game as Post 23 goes ahead 1-0 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard here in the bottom of the first. And that will bring up
next up,
cleanup hitter.
Right field, number 21, Dylan Malden.
Dylan Malden. Big right-hand hitting center fielder.
Yeah, Post 23 in their dark jerseys and the black jerseys, and they appealed a runner at third to see if he left early, and
he didn't.
No, he didn't leave early, so they called him safe, so he is safe at home. And for the first score of the night on the First Federal scoreboard, it's 1-0. Post 23 on top at 4:55. Nice pitch.
First pitch is in for a strike.
Ken, we got a good shot behind home plate, don't we?
Yeah, I figure you'd do a little bit of umpiring back here tonight.
I'm going to.
So far, so good. I think the umpire's done a decent job, but we are just in the first inning. Let's put it that way.
Well, he's done a good job so far. I won't critique him so bad, you know. I have people critique me too.
Okay, got a man on first, 1 run in, 1 out. Here's a stretch. Pitch is up high. Runs the count 1-1.
I'd like to know what Patrick's pitching stats was this year, Ken, for high school, at Bandy's High School.
I don't know. We know Bandy's had a good year.
They did.
That's for sure.
That ball was low and outside, Ken, so that brings the count to 2 balls. And I believe it is 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike?
2-1.
2-1.
That's in the dirt. Seemed like, Tim, his breaking pitches have all been in the dirt.
I agree with you, and
2-2 count here.
Here's the windup, and here's the pitch by Patrick. Swing and a miss. Ken, you know, we said at the beginning of our at the Carolina Trust Bank pregame show, you know, I said Patrick is the type of kid that can win a game for Coach Bullock, and I believe that. But he can't get behind to the batters. He's got to throw strikes, Ken. He's got to stay ahead.
Next pitch is fouled at the plate, and that was a breaking pitch that was in a good spot.
Right, and the runner was going on that pitch too, so
got a piece of it to stay alive. 2-2 count remains.
That could have been a hit and run there, Ken. They keep getting in the double play.
Dylan Malden at the plate.
Alec Johnson on the video upstairs. Kevin Hastings right beside of Kenny. Here's the windup in the pitch.
And it's fouled out. All the play over to the right, over to the dugout, post 23.
And I tell you, Ken, in these situations where the batter continues to foul pitches off after pitch after pitch, you know, you got to say, you know, hitter's advantage.
Yeah, you get to see more pitch, and eventually you'll get one maybe you like, is what he's thinking. And that will look like a changeup, Tim. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah,
nice
good
pitch.
Good pitch by Andrew Patrick there. Like Ken said, that was a changeup. So looked like the bottom of it just fell out, Kenny.
First baseman, number 11, Slayton Fletcher.
Slayton Fletcher, the first baseman for post 23 up now with 2 outs, man on first, another left-hand hitter. As Andrew Patrick tries to get out of this with only 1 run scoring. And it's hit the left field down left field line, foul. Sliced off the foul by about 20, 25 feet. So strike 1.
Like we said, Ken, a lot of room down the third base line and first base line, Ken. A lot of room. Outfield can make a catch down there. The fence kind of goes to the corner. It's wide between third and halfway down the line, but then it goes in an angle back to the fence there. So a lot of room to run and catch foul balls.
Next pitch is down low.
Like a change up there.
Yes, 1-1. The runner's got a pretty good lead over there at first. Wouldn't surprise me to see him maybe take off here with 2 outs, try to get in scoring position. And toss the first to keep him close, as the Cardinals are thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I was going to say Patrick's probably thinking the same thing. 2 outs like this, you know, batter calls time, steps out of the box. Got a lefty up tonight.
Great night for baseball out here.
Beautiful.
And here's the next pitch. Runner is going. I throw to second, and he is safe.
That's a close play there, but good play by the second baseman to try to reach around. The throw was to the left, I guess say to the left of the bag as you throw it down, and the second baseman made a great play to catch it and try to backhand get him in there, but the runner just got there just a little bit before.
Yeah, the throw was to the shortstop side of the bag, and he had to catch it and reach and try to get him. Good slide by the base runner who just got under tag, and that's a stolen base.
Absolutely. Got 2 outs in this inning.
Next pitch is a little outside, so that runs to count to 3-1. The second is Austin Mitchell.
And we're in the bottom of the first inning here tonight at Sims Legion Park. Post 23, Gastonia taking on Lincoln County Cardinals, post 455. You're listening to WLON 1050 AM. It's the RENALDO American Legion Game of the Week.
Next pitch to Fletcher is grounded toward third.
When you need a ride, Specialized Transport has exactly what you're looking for. Serving Gaston, Lincoln, Catawba, Burke, Caldwell, and Cleveland counties. Specialized Transport has your area.
Runners on the corner. The next hitter up will be Joe Palmer, shortstop.
For Joe Palmer.
Tough luck for Andrew Packard on the mound. He should have been out of the inning, but he's not, so he's got to work a little harder.
Man on the corner is first and third.
First pitch is ball 1, low and outside to Palmer. And here's the 1-0, and it's hit to right field. Right fielder was underneath it and will make the catch for out number 3. But in the inning, they get 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. And after 1 complete, it is 1-0 post 23.
Why service your vehicle at RENALDO Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The RENALDO Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you, with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at RENALDO Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. RENALDO Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. The Big Three are waiting for you at Al Lane Kubota of Lincoln. It's grass cutting time, and Al Lane has the right mower for your grass cutting chores. Come see the line of Toro, Husqvarna, and Kubota tractors and mowers. And right now, get 0% financing for up to 48 months with approved credit. Come in for all the details. See the Big Three, Husqvarna, Toro, and Kubota tractors and mowers at Al Lane Kubota, Highway 27 East at 73 intersection in Lincoln. Online at allanekubota.com.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
All right, we're back here at Sims Legion Park where Alden Horn steps to the plate. On the first pitch, he hits a line drive to the center fielder, Ken.
Yeah, pretty well struck, but center fielder got a beat on it and put it away. So that's 1 pitch, 1 out. Tanner Burns is the next hitter for the Cardinals in that last inning. Post 23 got on the scoreboard, and Tanner Burns takes a curveball didn't break on the hip, and he will go to first base as a hit batter. As I said, in the bottom of the first, Post 23 got one run on one hit.
Next up, second baseman.
So they lead 1-0 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. Logan Philmon up now for the Cardinals with a man on first, one out. That's a second hit batter so far by Austin Mitchell. First pitch to Philmon is a strike.
Yeah, that was right at the top of the knees, Karen. So good-looking pitch there by Mitchell, Post 23.
Next pitch is a called strike as well.
Yeah, he painted that outside corner on that one. Logan Philmon is a right-handed hitter for Post 455. He's also East Lincoln High School product. Played for Coach Mathiel.
Next pitch is ball, 1-2.
And they appealed it. The catcher appealed it out there to the field up, and he called him no strike. No swing.
Next up, top of the order, be Nick Salamita. Next pitch is grounded weakly to the pitcher. He throws to second for one, back to first, no good. Almost got a double play.
Yeah.
But 1-6 is on the force out. And so Philemon will reach first on the fielder's choice, and that will bring up Nick Salamita.
Nick Salamita.
Yeah, Nick's got to get hot, Ken. If they can get him hot, I think they could score a few more runs, especially it'll give him some confidence, too, if he can just get a hold of one here and drive it in the gap.
First pitch is a little bit low, ball one.
Because we know this young man can hit, Ken. We watched him this year with North Lincoln High School. He hit second in their lineup.
And the next pitch is a little outside.
That's not a bad pitch, Ken. I don't know. I'm going to have to. That was a nice pitch right on that outside corner, bailed high.
Blue said it was a little bit too much outside. Next pitch is grounded hard to the shortstop, who comes up with it and throws to first for the final out in the inning. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. After 1.5, it's still 1-0.
At RENALDO Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, RENALDO Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit RENALDO Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. There's a new Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task. From zero-turn mowers to utility vehicles to tractors to construction equipment, Kubota fits the bill. Kubota products are engineered to work only 2 shifts, day and night. Kubota has tractors ranging from 18 to 168 horsepower. Whether you're moving tons of earth or just cutting your lawn, Kubota will never let you down. And check out their zero-turn mowers with decks from 42 to 60 inches. The Kubota Z-Series can handle any terrain. See the lineup today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain. Race on into Campers Inn RV of Kings Mountain for their Mega May sale this month only. Campers Inn is North Carolina's #1 source for fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers. Find unbelievable deals like a 2018 Palomino Puma XLE, 27 RBQC bunkhouse for only $179 a month. No money down. See Campers Inn for all the details. So put the pedal to the metal because these RVs are moving fast. Visit Campers Inn RV, the RVer's trusted resource. Located on Highway 161 South at I-85 in Kings Mountain. Online at campersinn.com.
Okay, welcome back to Sims Legion Park here tonight. Post 455 just got done hitting Ken, and Post 23's up to bat.
Jacob McCray, the catcher, up now for post 23. Head in the count 2-0. 1-0 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. Post 23 on top. Next pitch is way high and inside. He ducks out of the way, and that's ball 3.
Looked like Patrick slipped there on the mound, Ken, on his curveball. Like he was trying to throw a curveball, but he slipped. You could tell how he had a pirouette all the way around the mound there.
Next pitch is right down Broadway for a strike. 3-1. And here's the next pitch to McCray. Swung on, hit to right center, coming over to right fielder's got a beat on it, and we'll put it away for out number 1. That's the first out of the inning.
Next up, third baseman, number 5, Wes Summey.
You already had it on this shot, and then when he hit it, you switched to this shot.
Okay.
Wes Summey, the third baseman, up now for post 23, and the first pitch to him is popped up. Second base going out, right fielder coming in. Who's going to get it? Right fielder dives and makes a nice catch for out number 2.
What a catch. So now I'm over here.
That's Carson Williams out there with a circus catch in short right field for the second out of the inning.
Jake Moss.
For the commercials.
So 2 flyouts to right field to start the inning, and that will bring up Jake Moss, the second baseman. 2 outs in the inning, and the next pitch is low and outside, ball 1 on Moss.
Okay.
You're setting up what you're going to send to the folks at home.
Gotcha. So if it's a hit in the gap.
And the next pitch is hit in the gap between left center, and the center fielder runs it down.
Nice catch.
And that's third out of the inning. So 3 up and 3 down.
Sleep apnea is the interruption of sleep by a blockage to breathing. 8 million Americans go undiagnosed for sleep apnea. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincoln can help you with sleep apnea problems. John III is a member of the American Academy of Dental Sleep Medicine. He can help you now overcome the symptoms of obstructive sleep apnea, such as excessive daytime sleep, loud snoring, episodes of breathing cessation where you stop breathing, dry mouth and sore throat, morning headaches, insomnia, attention problems, and more. John III is concerned that patients don't know there are treatments for obstructive sleep apnea, from CPAP to dental appliances or even surgery. John III offers a free consultation for anyone with symptoms of sleep apnea. Just call 704-735-0765 or come by 904 Doncha Drive in Lincoln to make an appointment. Sleep longer, smile brighter, live happier. Let Dr. John L. Cloninger III put his 21 years of dentistry experience to work for you.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, products, and services of larger banks with hometown people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work here, and this community matters to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Boger City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop in and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
You don't pull a mask off an old Lone Ranger and you don't.
All righty, Kenny, we're back here at Sims Legion Park, where the score is 1-0, and post 23 on top.
Yeah, and the first hitter up is David Borges, the center fielder. He's made a fine defensive play for the third out of the second inning, and as you said, after 2 complete innings of play, post 23 leads on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard 1-0. And Borges leading off here, the second place hitter. He tries to bunt and is fouled off.
Want to thank our sponsor, RENALDO, the American Legion sponsor here tonight, Ken, for our title show. Always good to have those fine people. And I heard Mr. Calvin Hastings is going to be at the Campers Inn this weekend for a live remote from 12 to 4. Heard on the radio today.
Nice breaking pitch in for a called strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning. And that will bring up Evan Pulowski, the catcher.
Number 18.
So far, Mitchell's pitched pretty good for post 23, Ken.
Yeah, he settled down after a little bit of rocky first when he walked a couple hitters and hit a batter. This pitch is low in the dirt, ball one.
He did not go.
He was fortunate in that first inning that he was able to get out of that inning without giving up a run after giving 3 passes. Next pitch is grounded to the third baseman on one big hop, who fields, tosses across to first, and out number 2 on the 5-3 put out. And that will bring up Tyler Johnson, the DH tonight for the Cardinals.
Next up, the designated hitter, number 33, Tyler Johnson.
Big right-hand hitting hitter.
Got Alec Johnson on top of the roof up there, Ken. He's doing the video here tonight.
And there's a line shot over the third baseman's head into left field for a clean single.
Yeah, that's a good swing at the bat there for Tyler Johnson.
That's an Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC base hit and the first base hit of the game for the Cardinals.
Lilly.
That'll bring up Tyler Lilly, the third baseman. Let's see if he can get something going for the Cardinals here. As they trail in this game, 1-0 here, batting in the top of the third. And here's the pitch to Lilly, and he fouls it off over the dugout over here on the post 23 side, strike one.
A nice little crowd here tonight, Ken. Like I said, we see a lot of familiar faces here.
Next pitch is strike 2 as he had a little bit of a check swing, fooled on the pitch, gets behind in the count now 0-2. Next pitch a little bit outside.
Not a bad pitch there by Mitchell.
Trying to get him to chase, and good discipline at the place to not chase it, 1-2.
And Lilly's a really good hitter. He's probably the hottest hitter on the team so far, Ken, this year in Legion. He's hit the ball pretty well for post 455.
And there's a base hit between first and second base in the right field. And that'll be the second hit in this inning. And that's another Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC base hit. And now runners on first and second for Carson Williams, who was up in a clutch situation at first and wasn't able to come through. Let's see if he can come through him as there's a pinch runner that's going in for Johnson at second base.
That's McCowan, the youngster out of East Lincoln High School, Ken. So he played on the JV baseball team this year. Know that young man well. Really good young man. I know his dad and mom, good family. And he should be getting some playing time this year for the varsity there at East Lincoln High School. So Coach Bullock's putting the youngster in to run bases.
Carson Williams up. And here's the first pitch. And it's hit to the shortstop. Fields tosses to first, and that'd be out number 3. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
Sleep apnea is the interruption of sleep by a blockage to breathing. 8 million Americans go undiagnosed for sleep apnea. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincoln can help you with sleep apnea problems. John III is a member of the American Academy of Dental Sleep Medicine. He can help you now overcome the symptoms of obstructive sleep apnea, such as excessive daytime sleep, loud snoring, episodes of breathing cessation where you stop breathing, dry mouth and sore throat, morning headaches, insomnia, attention problems, and more. John III is concerned that patients don't know there are treatments for obstructive sleep apnea, from CPAP to dental appliances or even surgery. John III offers a free consultation for anyone with symptoms of sleep apnea. Just call 704-735-0765 or come by 904 Doncha Drive in Lincoln to make an appointment. Sleep longer, smile brighter, live happier. Let Dr. John L. Cloninger III put his 21 years of dentistry experience to work for you.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, products, and services of larger banks with hometown people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work here, and this community matters to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Bossier City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop in and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
You don't pull.
Okay, welcome back to Sims Legion Park. We're post 23, still on top, 1-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch by Patrick is a ball high. Kenny, so far, Lincoln County's had their chances. They just can't come up with that big hit.
You're right, and after 2.5 innings of play, they still trail 1-0 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. Tyler Brentley leading off for post 23, a left-hand hitter. And count goes to 2-1 on him. Batting here in the third inning. Next pitch is down low. Leadoff batter followed by Austin Mitchell. There's the ball hit deep to right field, going back, and finally making the catch about 10 feet from the fence. That's a long out.
Is that Carson Williams out there in right field, Ken?
Yes, and he tracked it down and made the catch. The ball was struck really hard.
Yeah, Carson kind of got twisted around there a little bit, but still managed to come up with a good catch there for Lincoln County for the first out of the inning here tonight, Ken, here at Sims Legion Park.
Austin Mitchell now, the opposing pitcher up. And first pitch to him is ball 1 outside.
You're listening to the Ronaldo American Legion Game of the Week.
Next pitch is fouled off, out of play for 1-1. Actually, the Cardinals had some chances. Tim had some runners on, but they didn't quite get that clutch hit when they need to.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So somebody's got to come up big for Lincoln County tonight in order to win this game, Ken, somebody hitting-wise. And I still think Nick Salamita, the leadoff batter for post 455, he's going to do something here soon, Ken. I'm telling you, this kid can hit.
And here's the next pitch, and it's a ball inside. So I think the count goes 3-1 now. And the next pitch is high and inside. That's ball 4, and he will trot to first base on the walk. That'll bring up Dalton Williams, the left-hand hitting left fielder.
14, Dalton Williams.
He's a good-sized young man, Tim.
I just started to say that, Ken. He's been eating some beans and potatoes. He's a pretty healthy young man there. Number 14, Mr. Williams there for post 23. Patrick is on the mound tonight for Lincoln County, post 455.
Next pitch is grounded foul down that first base line.
For some reason, Ken, it just, to me, it seems like that Patrick just cannot get ahead of the batters. I know he's ahead right now, but he just can't seem to stay there, Ken, for some reason. If he could do that, I mean, he could be really effective for his team.
Next pitch high and outside. Well, Tim, in this ballpark, it's a pitcher's ballpark. So what you don't want to do is give them free passes, because sometimes they'll hit it pretty good, but you can still get an out. So you want them to hit it. You don't want to give free passes. And now that's ball is high and outside, 2-1.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kenny. Yeah.
One man on first base now. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the third. And here's the next pitch. It's a slow breaking pitch, which is fouled off to the left, over into the bleachers outside of the third base side. So now 2-2 on the hitter. Bottom of the third. Post 23 on the scoreboard. 1-0 lead. Toss over to first. Had a pretty good lead over there. He dives back safely. First baseman holding runner on. Big hole over there with the left-hand hitter up.
Yeah, they are. Second baseman's playing pretty shallow, too, Ken. He's not too deep at second base, but right fielder Carson Williams playing respective depth-wise in right field. Center fielder's playing straight up. Left fielder's in some.
Counter goes 3-2.
See if he can get him here to chase one.
Throw to first again. Cardinals expecting maybe the post 23 to start the runner over there. Nobody out.
Mr. Andrew Patrick on the mound tonight for Lincoln County.
And there goes the runner, but it's ball 4. So that's second straight base on balls this inning. And putting the first 2 men on base. And that'll bring up
Next up,
Dylan Malden.
Number 21, Dylan Malden.
Malden had a sacrifice fly and RBI to drive in the only run of the game so far. His second time up.
Having a little brief meeting at the mound between the pitching coach and Patrick and the catcher here tonight.
I beg your pardon, that was Dalton Williams who had that sacrifice fly in the first inning. Malden did not. But so Malden's up now for his second time up. He's 0 for 1 on the game. And looks like, Tim, the Cardinals are sending somebody down to the bullpen to get somebody warm down there.
And that bullpen's a jog too, Ken. You got to go all the way down the left field line. So
yeah, go all the way to the fence and then come back. Then come back a little bit. Yeah,
you do. Nice pitch.
Gets ahead of the Malden. 0-1.
If I was pitching coach, I'd just say, Patrick, throw strikes, let them hit it. You got a defense behind you. Don't get behind. Ken, I can't tell how many outs are there. 1 out?
Yes, there's 1 out.
Okay, I can't see the way the glare is.
1 out. It was a fly ball to right field for the first out of the inning. And Malden up now, trying to drive in another run for a post 23. And that pitch is low and outside, gets away from the catcher. Both runners will advance. 1 runner to second and 1 to third, putting 2 runners in scoring position now.
Yeah, I tell you, Ken, if he gets by the catcher here, you can walk in a home plate.
Yeah, it's a good distance back here to the grandstand where you and I are back here in the back up.
I think me and you could probably run down there and get it, Ken, and throw him out before the catcher gets it. I mean, that's how close it is to us and how far it is from the catcher. It's a nice little ways, without a doubt.
And here's the next pitch to Malden. A pretty good pitch, but called the ball.
Yeah, that was low. But, yeah, you're right. It was not a bad pitch, but it was a little low. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch by Patrick. Curveball high.
Way high.
Yep.
So first base is open, but I don't think you want to put any more runners on.
Got a man on second and third base. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, I believe it is. Is that correct, Kenny?
That's correct. Next pitch is fouled off out of play over to the right.
Yeah, there's a big glare out there on the scoreboard, Ken, and I can't see nothing.
Yeah, the way the sun's hitting it, and from our angle here, we can't really read it, or maybe somebody can, but my eyes can't see it well.
That's good pitch.
Change-up got him swinging, Tim.
Yes, nice pitch there, change-up there by Andrew Patrick, the pitcher for Lincoln County Post 455. So that brings up
first baseman, number 11, Slayton Fletcher.
Slayton Fletcher, the first baseman, a left-hand hitting batter, as Patrick tries to get out of this.
2 outs in this inning so far.
swung on and missed. High fastball that he came up empty on. 0-1 on the count. Always helps get that first pitch in for a strike.
It does.
Here's the 0-1 delivery. Line drive up the middle for a base hit. That'll score 1 run. Here's a second run coming in, and he will also score, and that will put post 23 up 3-0 on the First Federal Savings scoreboard here in the bottom of the third as Fletcher delivers a
shortstop, number 4,
2-run
Joe Palmer.
RBI single. Scoring on the play is Mitchell and Dalton Williams. That will bring up Joe Palmer. Right-hand hitter. And the pitch to him is popped up down the first base side. First baseman over, calling for it, and will make the catch for out number 3. But in the inning, 2-run score on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
Sunday lunch can only mean one thing, a trip to Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail for their famous fried chicken. Try their Sunday lunch special for only $7.29. Select from fried chicken, chicken rice and gravy, or barbecue with the freshest vegetables including green beans, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, baked beans, and more, all topped off with one of their famous desserts. Come out this Sunday for some good old home cooking. Mitchum's Kitchen, Highway 27 West at the 274 intersection in Vail.
The money you save in your savings accounts earns interest, so it just makes sense to have your checking account also earn interest for you. A money market checking account pays interest and also offers the flexibility of writing checks. Certain fees may apply. Carolina Trust Bank, member FDIC. Community-minded just like you.
Carolina Trust Bank with 3 offices in Lincoln, also in Gastonia, Denver, Forest City, Hickory, Lake Lure, and Vail. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. There's plenty of hot summer days coming. That means plenty of pool time. Have fun in the pool and save money too at Carolina Hardware and Garden Center in Lincoln. Come on in and see what's in the pool section. You'll find pool toys and outdoor furniture. And of course, keep your pool sparkling clean with BioGuard pool products. And you'll have more time to spend in the pool with the new Husqvarna Zero Turn Mower. See the selection today at Carolina Hardware and Garden Center on the Reachville Road in Lincoln.
All right, we're back here at WLON 1050 AM, where it's 3-0 on the First Federal scoreboard. Post 23 is on top of post 455, Lincoln County.
After 3 complete, Tim, post 23 has a 3-0 lead on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. Leading off for the Cardinals is Alden Horn, who takes a breaking pitch for a strike, and then the second pitch is fouled at the plate as Mitchell gets ahead in the count quickly, 0-2. That last inning, post 23 put in the bottom of the third, put 2 runs in on only 1 hit, and 1 man was left on base. Another curveball foul back as as the umpire gave the catcher another ball to throw back, and the pitcher wasn't paying attention. He about took the pitcher out. So,
Keith, I want to say hello to a good friend of mine, Mr. Danny Hoover. Went to school with Danny, played ball with him. Grew up with Danny. Danny just sent me a text that he's listening in here tonight. So, Danny, we are awfully proud of that young man of yours, Mr. Hoover, Lane Hoover, who's going to East Carolina. So I know Danny and his wife, they're awfully. There's a
ground ball to second base. It's fielded, tossed to first, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, Julia and Danny's awfully proud of their son, Lane, going to East Carolina. Outstanding baseball player, and he led the area 4 last year, Ken, in hitting. I think he hit over 500.
He did. Had a great season.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Had a great senior year. All 4 years in high school. Had a great 4 years. I mean, absolutely. So I know Danny well. His mom is like a mom to mine, to me. So
Tanner Burns, the next hitter up for the Cardinals. The first baseman fouls off the first pitch as Mitchell again gets ahead in the count.
You know, you know, Ken, back when me and Denny grew up, Shannon Taylor, myself, David Sigmund, Cole, and all of us, we played for Rotary Baseball. And Johnny Carver was our coach, and we never did have travel ball or showcase ball or anything like that, or AAU.
Tanner Burns down quickly on 3 straight pitches. That's out number 2. And Mitchell really has that breaking ball working.
He does. Yep.
Second baseman, number 21, Logan Philmont.
Logan Philmont coming to the plate, Ken. We saw him pitch the other night. He's pitched a little bit for Lincoln County as well as playing the field.
Playing second base tonight. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Mitchell is a strike machine now, Tim. That's all he's throwing.
Yeah. I told you he started looking better after the second inning. There's another one.
Right in there. He's got that breaking pitch working. He throw it for strikes, and he's continuing to do so. 0-2 on the count to Philemon, who steps out for a second, regathers himself. Now he's ready for the next pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that will end the inning. 3 up and 3 down. After 3 1/2, it's still 3-0, post 23.
If you love your vehicle, why would you have it serviced at just any ordinary shop? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. At RENALDO Buick GMC, their service center provides a team of knowledgeable service technicians that aim to make your life easier by working within your schedule without disrupting your busy life. They're open on Saturdays, plus offer service loaners and pickup and delivery within 25 miles, plus premium upkeep with authentic parts without the premium price tag. Give your vehicle the service it deserves at RENALDO Buick GMC. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. RENALDO Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Sheila's Sheds of Shelby and Cherryville has added a new additional location, now open in Lincoln at 2979 East Highway 27. That's 3 locations to serve you. Come by and see Sheila's Sheds for Old Hickory buildings, carports, and sheds. Visit your nearest location for big savings. Sheila's Sheds, 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 2261 Lincoln Highway in Cherryville, and now open at 2979 East Highway 27 in Lincoln. Call Sheila at 704-300-4254 for Sheila's Sheds of Shelby, Cherryville, and Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. H.D. Reed, your West Lincoln Edward Jones advisor, understands this. That's why H.D. Reed is a proud sponsor of all West Lincoln athletics on The Boss, WLON. For all your investment needs, call 704-240-8724 or stop by the office at 841 Highway 27 West. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
All righty, Kenny, we're back here tonight at Sims Legion Park here on WLON 1050 AM. It's the RENALDO American Legion Baseball Radio Network. I'm Tim Johnson, and Mr. Baseball himself, Kenny Link. We are live here tonight, and Kenny, we're going to be doing WLON games all year long on high school football, and of course we have the basketball season as well, and then right back in the swing of things with the baseball season as well. Everybody can tune in on Wednesdays from 4 to 5 to The Best in Sports. Hosted by Tim Johnson and Mr. Baseball Kenny Link. We have all of the Lincoln County finalists as well as the nationally and collegiate, Ken.
Yes, Tim, and on the mound now we've got a Parker Farm Service call to the bullpen as the Cardinals send Will Thornhill to the mound to take over pitching duties for Patrick. And popped up to the second baseman. That's the first out of the inning. As that was Jacob McCray, the catcher.
Next up, the third baseman, number 5, Wes Summy.
And that will bring up Wes Summy now, the third baseman, who flew out to right field his first time up.
That ball looked like it hit him, Ken.
But I guess it just missed him. Ball 1 to him, a right-hand hitter, as we are now in the bottom of the 4th inning, still 3-0 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard.
If you're tuning in to WLON, you can listen to it on KTC Broadcasting. .com. You can watch the game live. We're doing live video tonight. My son Alec Johnson's on top of the building up there providing the video. So like I say, type in KTCBroadcasting.com and we got you live right here tonight at Sims Legion Park between post 455 and post 23.
Next pitch is a breaking pitch that's fouled down the third base line. Fielded by the third baseman in foul territory and tossed back to the pitcher. Andrew Patrick went the first 3 innings for the Cardinals. He gave up 3 runs on 2 hits. He walked 3 and struck out 2. And so 3 runs scored by post 23, none for the Cardinals, as Austin Mitchell has been on the mound entire way for post 23 so far. Has only given up 2 hits.
How many pitches did Patrick throw, Ken? I'm just curious.
I didn't have, they're keeping total and announcing it, but I didn't catch the last thing they said about how many he threw total. So I don't know what he threw in that last inning.
He threw 26 in the last inning, I heard him say.
So
26.
he was, I'm sure he was up around 60 at least, that mark. Wes Summey fouled at the plate.
Good hustle by Thornhill off the mound here tonight. Coming in to relieve Patrick off the mound to a call to the bullpen. Parker Farm Service. Want to thank those good people for being one of our sponsors here tonight. RENALDO. Of course, the stadium pregame show provided by Carolina Trust Bank. Good people there, 901 East Main Street, Lincoln. And our West End player to watch was Patrick tonight, Ken.
Yes. Next pitch is way up high, and that's going to be ball 4 as Summey draws a base on balls.
You know, Ken, I'm sitting here looking at the Silver Point Homes as for home runs, and I tell you, it's 360 in left center gap and 380 out there in center field. You'd have to really get a hold of it to hit one out here.
Yes, and I've seen a couple hit out here, but not many, Tim. There's
Yeah,
not too
335 down the lines, Ken. That's a big ballpark here.
You don't see a lot hit out
No.
here.
You see some inside the park home runs now.
Jake Moss takes a breaking pitch in for a strike. Jake Moss, I think, played for Bessemer City this past season. And here's the pitch to Moss. That's in the dirt.
Good block there by the catcher.
Count goes to 1-1. Tim, yeah, we're looking forward to doing all the Lincoln high school games on the Boss, WLON.
How many football games we got this year in Lincoln?
I think we got about a dozen.
That's what I was thinking.
That we'll be doing. A lot of them will be Lincoln Woods games. I think we got at least 8 of their games, and some of the other Lincoln County.
Sure. East Lincoln, North Lincoln.
Rivalries.
West.
Yes. So we're looking forward to that.
And I tell you, one of our favorite places to go, of course, is North Lincoln down there to Cary. The sports announcer there at North Lincoln High School, you can't ask for a better person. Just first-class people down at North Lincoln High School in the press box. And, of course, East Lincoln, too. We know those people well, too. Hammer, all the good people there at East Lincoln as well.
There's a drive to right field. It's going to get in for a base hit. Ball comes back in. A clean single for Jake Moss. So now you have runners on first and second, 1 out. And that brings you back to top of the lineup.
Gastonia goes back to the top of the order for the center fielder, number 1, Tyler Bradley.
Tyler Bradley, the center fielder, leadoff hitter, who's 1 for 2 on the evening and has scored a run. First pitch is a slow breaking pitch in there for a strike.
Thornhill is coming out throwing strikes, Ken. That's what you want to do.
Yes, he did walk 1 batter, but getting ahead there in the count, and as you said, that's exactly what you want to do. Get that first pitch over if you can, get that first strike. Bradley, a left-hand hitting hitter.
Thornhill will take a little bit more time on the mound, Ken.
Ball's outside, 1-1. Here we are in the bottom of the 4th. 3-0, post 23 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. 1 out, runners on first and second as they're threatening to add on to their score.
Here's one up in a pitch.
There's a hit to left field coming in. Left fielder can't get to it. It's going to drop for a base hit. All the runners hold, and the bases will be loaded. Just a little blooper out there that left fielder couldn't get to, a clean hit, and now that will load the bases and bring up Austin Mitchell, the pitcher
He can really help himself here, Kenny.
Austin Mitchell.
Yeah, this young man pitching a well of a game so far here tonight, and in the bottom of the 4th inning. So he can really help himself here with a base hit, Ken.
He's been on base twice with walks, and has stole the base and scored a run. So he's perfect on the night. Hadn't got him out yet. First pitch is, I think, in there for a strike, wasn't it, Tim?
It was.
Next pitch is grounded to the shortstop slowly. He hesitates, throws to first, and throws it away. 1 run will score. Here's the 2nd run coming in, and the hitter will end up at second base. Tim, he fielded and had a play at first, but he looked to second and felt like it was too close. He hesitated, and then he tried to throw it to first. He heard the throw, and it got away.
Looked like, Ken, from what I saw, too, I agree with you. Looked like Solomita, when he came out to make the play at shortstop, looked like he was trying to tag the runner. And then he, like you said, looked at second, and then he just went ahead and went to first and just rushed his throw there from shortstop going to first base. But it looked like he was trying to intentionally tag the runner to try to turn the double play going to first base, Ken.
And they got nobody, so 2 runs come across, and now it's 5-0 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. Again, runners on 2nd and 3rd in scoring position, 1 out for the left-handed hitting Dalton Williams.
And the infield comes in to play on the edge of the grass as well, trying to make the play at home. So here's the pitch, and here's
hit the left field, down the left field line, giving chase, but it's going to go foul by about 10 or 12 feet. And so 1-1 on the count. As Dalton Williams, left-hand hitter, will step in. He's had a sacrifice fly to drive in 1 run and drew a base on balls last inning.
We're at the bottom of the 4th inning here tonight at Sims Legion Baseball Park.
Next pitch is up high.
You're listening to the RENALDO American Legion baseball game, and here's a conference at the mound between the pitching coach and the catcher. Looks like they're going to talk some things over to make sure they got their signs and signals and all that across the, make sure everything's on connection there. So Thornhill is on the mound. He comes in, relieves Patrick. Patrick pitched 3 innings here tonight.
Cold drinks, all kinds of candy.
Want to thank our sponsors for being a part of our show here tonight, here on KTC Broadcasting, WLON. Lincoln County Cardinals post 455. They are taking on Gastonia post 23 here tonight at Sims Legion Baseball Park.
Williams steps in back in now. Here's the pitch. And it's hit to center field, going back, and that burns him. That's over his head. That'll score 2 runs. And he's going to cruise into second with a 2-run RBI double.
Yeah, he hit that ball really hard, Ken.
Center fielder started to go back hard on it and just slowed up and then chased it down. And that's going to make it 7-0, post 23 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. And Bruce Bullock's coming to the mound.
Okay, we're going to go to a commercial break here tonight. I'm going to make a call to the bullpen to Parker Farm Service. And so we'll be back after these 5 messages.
There's a new Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task. From zero-turn mowers to utility vehicles to tractors to construction equipment, Kubota fits the bill. Kubota products are engineered to work only 2 shifts, day and night. Kubota has tractors ranging from 18 to 168 horsepower. Whether you're moving tons of earth or just cutting your lawn, Kubota will never let you down. And check out their zero-turn mowers with decks from 42 to 60 inches. The Kubota Z-Series can handle any terrain. See the lineup today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain. If you love your vehicle, why would you have it serviced at just any ordinary shop? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. At RENALDO Buick GMC, their service center provides a team of knowledgeable service technicians that aim to make your life easier by working within your schedule without disrupting your busy life. They're open on Saturdays, plus offer service loaners and pickup and delivery within 25 miles, plus premium upkeep with authentic parts without the premium price tag. Give your vehicle the service it deserves at RENALDO Buick GMC. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. RENALDO Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Okay, we're back here at WLON, 1050 AM. Tim Johnson and Mr. Baseball himself, Kenny Link, we're live here tonight where the Lincoln Cardinal have made a call to the bullpen, which is a Parker Farm Service, and Mr. Tyler Johnson comes to the mound, Ken, to take over for Thornhill. And so he is ready to go, and we are live here. So get back to some game action here tonight.
Yes, as we call to the bullpen here, the Parker Farm Service call to the bullpen as the post 23 Gastonia team has got their bats going, Tim.
They're hitting the ball pretty good, Ken.
Have already scored 4 in this inning, 1 out, and still a man in scoring position on second base. And
is it 6-0, Kenny? Is that what the score is?
I think it's 7-0.
7-0. Okay.
They got 6 on the scoreboard, but popped up to the second baseman, and that's the second out of the inning. As
it's 2 outs, man on second base here, Ken. So still threatening to score more.
Slayton Fletcher.
As Dylan Malden popped up. Next up will be Slayton Fletcher, a left-hand hitting first baseman. Had a base hit last time up.
Here's a wind-up in the pitch by Tyler Johnson, and that is in there for a strike. That looked like a changeup, Ken, on the outside corner.
Tim, they got it 6-0 on the scoreboard, I'm pretty sure there's been 4 runs come across this inning, and they came in the inning with a 3-0 lead. So there was 2 runs that scored on that error, thrown away error, because the base was loaded, and the second man came on to score. And there certainly was 2 that scored on that big double.
So that'd be 5 runs right there, Kenny.
Double by Williams. So I mean, there's 4 runs that's in it.
Or 4.
Yeah. So I mean, I think the score should be 7-0. We'll see if they correct that. Or
I'm gonna go with what you say.
I'm pretty sure there were 4 that come across. On 2 different plays, you got 2 runs scored.
Tyler Johnson on the mound now for Lincoln County Post 455.
Slayton Fletcher up.
Here's the pitch.
And it's low in the dirt.
Nice block by the catcher there. That brings the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs in the end. Actually, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Excuse me, 2-2 with 2 outs.
And now the scoreboard shows
7-0. I told you I was going with you, Ken. I have my money on you, buddy. Here's a wind-up and pitch by Johnson, the swing and a miss.
And that will do it for the inning. But inning a big one for the Cardinals, and we'll come back and give you a summary. But it's 7-0 after 4 complete.
Enjoy the peace of mind knowing that you and your family is covered. Top-notch insurance, that is. From your local agent, Jackie Dameron in Farm Bureau Insurance, 2000 North Aspen Street, Lincolnton. See Jackie today for an expert quote on all of your auto, home, life, and health insurance. He can offer you an in-depth consultation today. Phone 704-735-1483. Farm Bureau Insurance in Lincolnton. That's 704-735-1483. Jackie Dameron, your agent to see for expert insurance.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, products, and services of larger banks with hometown people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work here, and this community matters to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Boger City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop in and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. If you love your vehicle, why would you have it serviced at just any ordinary shop? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. At RENALDO Buick GMC, their service center provides a team of knowledgeable service technicians that aim to make your life easier by working within your schedule without disrupting your busy life. They're open on Saturdays, plus offer service loaners and pickup and delivery within 25 miles, plus premium upkeep with authentic parts without the premium price tag. Give your vehicle the service it deserves at RENALDO Buick GMC. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. RENALDO Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
You don't pull
All right, we're back here tonight live at Sims Legion Park, where Post 23 is hosting Lincoln County Post 455. And Post 23 on top, Ken, 7-0 going into the top of the 5th.
Yes, they lead in that last inning. They had a big inning as they put up across 4 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and had 1 man left on base to go ahead 7-0 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. We're in the top of the 5th here, bringing you the contest on the Boss, WLON. Leading off is Salamita, who goes ahead in the count, 2-0. Next pitch is grounded at shortstop, who fields. Tosses to first, out 1. And that will bring up David Borges, who's 0 for 2 on the evening. And it's getting late, Tim.
It is. Like you said, Ken, it's getting late. They're going to have to get some base runners. They've had some runners in scoring position, Ken, several times, but like we said earlier in the first and second inning, they just can't get that big hit, Ken, to drive in some runs.
No, I think we've got a pinch hitter up here, Tim.
Is this Gabe Duncan?
I believe it's Gabe Duncan to be hitting for David Borges in the number 2 spot in the order.
Here's the windup in the pitch by Mitchell. And
it's grounded toward first. First baseman fields, tosses to first. Pitcher covers, out number 2.
Yeah, nice play by the first baseman there and the pitcher working together, getting the runner out at first base on the 1 pitch. And that's the thing about Lincoln County, Ken. There's several times at bats the other night at Wingate where they just have 1 pitch bat.
Next up the catcher, number 18, Evan.
Evan Pulowski up now. As Tim, we said it was getting late. Well, you know, in a 7-inning games, you could say it's getting late early. Because it's the 5th inning, but it's late. So if you're way behind, you could say it's getting late early. And the next pitch is in there for a strike. As Tim, I can really see that scoreboard now. We don't have a glare. Man, that thing lighting up like a Christmas tree.
2 strikes already, Ken?
Yes.
There's 3.
Yes, sir. Call strike 3. 3 up and 3 down. And after 4.5, score remains 7-0.
Discover something stronger. Discover the new 2018 Chevy Silverado 1500 truck at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Lincoln. And right now, get up to $11,178 in total value when you finance with GM Financial. Or see about leasing a new 2018 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. Only $299 per month for 36 months. And come on in for all the details at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC, 1445 East Main Street in Lincoln. Online at AbernathyChevrolet.com. Are you ready to shop for your dream home? At Silver Point Homes in Lincoln, you can shop for your new home right at home by going to SilverPointHomes.com. Shop for your new dream home from the convenience of your living room. There's a floor plan for every budget, and you'll see that, yes, you can afford a new home from Silver Point Homes in Lincoln. Don't wait any longer. You can soon be living in your new dream home. Shop SilverPointHomes.com and make your dreams come true. Or take a tour of their homes on display at 2125 East Main Street in Lincoln. That's Silver Point Homes.
Wrap up your appetite with a new wrap from Subway. Try one of their all-new signature wraps. And don't forget about their footlongs for only $4.99 each. Choose from Black Forest ham, meatball marinara, spicy Italian, cold cut combo, or veggie delight. On a diet, Subway has 6-inch subs with under 400 calories. Eat fresh, eat Subway. Subway in the Walmart in Lincoln and in the Carolina Shopping Center in Boger City.
All right, welcome back to Post 23, taking on Post 455 here tonight at Sims Legion Park. And Ken, like you said, we can see the scoreboard now. And I tell you, Ken, it actually it's kind of cooled down some. I know Kevin, we sent Kevin after to get us some water, so he says 15 degrees cooler over here under the fans than where we're at. So
yeah, the fans are below us.
Yeah,
so we don't get
we don't get no wind.
We don't get any results from them fans up here where we sitting right up in the rafters. You know, it's an advantage to him to be a tall guy, but up here it's sort of a disadvantage. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you. 0-1 pitch. Tyler Johnson for the 2 strikes and no balls now, Ken. So he comes out throwing strikes.
That's what you need to do.
Absolutely.
Keep post 23 from putting any more runs on that scoreboard. And there's a base hit up the middle. Lined in the center field for the leadoff hit. And that leadoff hit is by Joe Palmer.
Thank you, Mr. Hastings. Kevin Hastings, our boss, back at WLON. He is the program director for all the sports and stuff there for his radio station. Him and his dad, Kevin Hastings, one of the best people I've ever met in my life, Ken.
Jacob McCray, the catcher, up now for post 23.
That's what we needed right there, Kenny.
That's refreshing, cool drink of water.
Yes, sir.
We can probably make it this next 2.5 innings, can't we, Tim?
Yeah. Listen to WLON here on the RENALDO American Legion Baseball Radio Network. Tim Johnson, Ken Link. Alec Johnson upstairs. Alec came down here, paid us a visit, Ken.
Yeah, after he had to straighten you out on some comments you made about a girlfriend or something. I don't know. Anyway, ball 2 in there, and we bat. We bring it to you with post 23 batting here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ahead 7-0 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count goes 3-1. We got a man on first. Nobody out.
He's dated some good-looking girls, Ken.
Oh, I know he has.
Homecoming queen.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You comparing somebody to some of his good-looking girlfriends. I think he was a little bit inaccurate on that, Tim.
Got him.
That was a strike. No, what didn't got him. He was going to first base.
Well, we got him and made him come back.
The umpire said, "That's a strike, young man."
3 balls and 1 strike.
Get back in here and hit. That's a strike. So 3-1. Throw to first and almost thrown away. Knocked down by the first baseman, and the second baseman hustles over and gets it after it bounces about 10 feet away. So no advancement.
Cleveland Cavaliers take on the Golden State Warriors tonight. Cleveland down 2-0, but they're going home for 2 games. Who you got, Kenny?
In the series, I got the Warriors.
I took Cleveland.
I think you're going to lose that one. Ball 4 up high, and so
first and second base.
Base on balls for McCray. Runners now at first and second. Nobody out.
Post 23 threatening to put another run on the board. Got a man on second base, man on first base with no outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
That brings up Wes Summey.
They've out-hit Lincoln County tonight, Ken, 6 hits to 2. But Lincoln County's made 2 errors in the field, Ken.
They have. And here's the pitch to Summey. Way up high as the catcher has to leap to keep that one from going to the backstop. 1-0 on the count. Summey, the 8th place hitter. On deck is Jake Moss. Next pitch is.
And our first strike on the inside corner.
Painted that inside corner.
He did.
1-1.
Ken, you need to watch that TV show tonight. Comes on at 10 o'clock. Brockmire. Got to watch Brockmire, Ken. That is an outstanding show. Oh, that's a shot.
Foul. Pulled way foul.
Wow.
Almost into the highway over there.
Right at the edge of the highway.
That's about 100 feet foul, Tim. He
hit
it hard, but he got way around on it.
Yeah, you got to watch that tonight, Ken. I tape it every Wednesday night. Comes on Wednesdays at 10 o'clock on IFC channel. Brockmire. He's a sportscaster, and he is hilarious. That's a pass ball, not a foul ball, folks. So that runners will advance to second and third.
He is in the dirt. Probably they'll charge a wild pitch on that one as both runners do advance. Got runners now on second and third. Nobody out with a chance for Summey to knock them in here.
Yeah, that's a comedian show, Ken. He's funny as all, and you need to watch that tonight, 10 o'clock. That ball's low and outside, Ken, so that brings the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. So,
and Summey digs back in.
If he loads him up, does Bruce go pull him?
I don't know. He may. And there's a base hit at the left field. Line shot. They'll score 1 run. They'll hold the runner at third. And so coming in to score the 8th run of the game is Phil Palmer, and makes it 8-0.
And here comes Coach Bullock out to the field. So he's probably going to pull him. So we're going to take a break in action. It's a call to the bullpen. It's the Parker Farm Service call to the bullpen. And we'll be right back after these fine messages from our sponsor.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, products, and services of larger banks with hometown people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work here, and this community matters to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Bossier City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop in and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. There's a new Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task. From zero-turn mowers to utility vehicles to tractors to construction equipment, Kubota fits the bill. Kubota products are engineered to work only 2 shifts, day and night. Kubota has tractors ranging from 18 to 168 horsepower. Whether you're moving tons of earth or just cutting your lawn, Kubota will never let you down. And check out their zero-turn mowers with decks from 42 to 60 inches. The Kubota Z-Series can handle any terrain. See the lineup today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 Bypass Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail.
All right, Kenny, we're back here at WLON 1050 AM, whereas Post 23 is on top 8-0 over the Post 455 here tonight, and we had a Parker Farm Service call to the bullpen, Ken.
Kyle Lipinski, a left-hander on the mound for Post 455. First pitch is way outside, and catcher knocks it down and keeps it from going to backstop, but the runner on first does advance to second. Runner on third hole, so now you got runners on second and third. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the field. 8-0, Post 23 ahead on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard.
Here's the next pitch.
And it's fouled straight back, 1-1 on the count. Jake Moss, who had a base hit the last time up and scored a run.
Ken, it's a 7-inning game tonight, so therefore a base hit could end the game, Ken.
Certainly could.
So here's the windup, and here's the pitch by the young left-hander, and it's in the dirt. So it's two balls and 1 strike here for the count. Lincoln County down 8-0.
And you're exactly right, Tim. A 10-run mercy rule after 5 innings could be in play if they would score 2 more runs in this bottom of the 5th. And that ball is way outside. That runs the count to 3-1 to Jake Moss.
Hitter's count here, Ken. I guarantee the coach is going to turn him loose. Coach Cobb's going to turn him loose on this in here.
On deck, just top of the lineup, Tyler Bradley, the leadoff hitter.
Here's the windup in the pitch. That ball's high, so that's
load the bases on the
load
wall.
the bases, and so that brings up
Tyler Bradley, the center fielder. Left-hand hitting center fielder, who's already got 2 hits tonight and scored 2 runs, Tim.
Center fielder, number 1, Tyler Bradley.
He's 2 for 3. And here's the pitch, lefty on lefty. And that's a breaking ball in there for strike 1.
Yeah, nice pitch by the young man.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th.
Wind up
bottom
in
of the 5th. 8-0 in the bottom of the 5th.
1 ball and 1 strike. That ball was high, Ken.
1-1.
Here's the windup in the pitch.
That's in for a strike. Hit that inside corner. Nice pitch. 1-2. Lefty on lefty. You figure maybe the pitcher's got the advantage here. We'll see. Good hitter up there, though.
Yes.
Next pitch is high and inside. Backs him away from the plate. So
yeah, almost hits him on that pitch.
Goes to 2-2. Base is juiced.
Look for a fastball here, Ken. He's going to try to paint the outside corner. That's what I'm looking at. That ball about hit him there, too.
High and inside, and he started to swing, and he went around, and that's strike 3, Tim.
Here comes Mitchell up the plate, the starting pitcher, who's pitched a really good game here tonight.
Austin Mitchell.
And base is still loaded, 1 out. As lefty got the strikeout against Bradley.
Here's the windup in the pitch. And the foul back.
Gets ahead in the count, 0-1.
Let's see if this lefty can get out of this inning, Ken. All right, here's the windup in the pitch. Inside.
1-1 on the count. As the Cardinals hoping to get them out here in the 5th so they can continue to play. Try to keep more runs getting on that scoreboard.
Here's the pitch. And a foul ball back over the first base dugout, the home side.
1-2. Mitchell, opposing pitcher, he pitched well tonight on the mound.
Yeah, he's pitched real well, Ken. He's, like I say, he throwing a 2-hitter tonight. Swing and a miss. 2 outs.
2 straight strikeouts by Lipinski. As he tries to get out of this jam, bases loaded now, 2 outs. Forcing any base.
Kevin, who's winning the game tonight? Cleveland or Golden? All right, Ken, here's the windup in the pitch. And that's in there. Is that for a strike, Ken? I can't tell.
Look like a strike, but
look like he called a strike. I can't really tell. The scoreboard's not put it up yet, so.
I think he's a pinch hitter. I think he said he was Ray Wooten. And that ball is hit to center field. Center fielder's coming over, has a beat on it, makes the catch.
Wow.
And that is in the inning. And so no runs across, and the score remains 8-0 after 5.
Why service your vehicle at RENALDO Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The RENALDO Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle service at RENALDO Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. RENALDO Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. The Big Three are waiting for you at Al Lane Kubota of Lincoln. It's grass cutting time, and Al Lane has the right mower for your grass cutting chores. Come see the line of Toro, Husqvarna, and Kubota tractors and mowers. And right now, get 0% financing for up to 48 months with approved credit. Come in for all the details. See the Big Three, Husqvarna, Toro, and Kubota tractors and mowers at Al Lane Kubota, Highway 27 East at 73 intersection in Lincoln. Online at allanekubota.com.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
Okay, we're back here tonight, live at Sims Legion Park. Tim Johnson, Kenny Link on WLON, the boss. Best in beach and your oldies, and the #1 sports station for all of the Lincoln County sports. There's a swing and a miss, kid.
That's Kyle Lipinski, who put the fire out last inning, Tim, coming in and getting 3 straight hitters out, getting the Cardinals out of a jam after they had already allowed 1 run to score in the bottom of the 5th. And in that, with the bases loaded, and keeping the score at 8-0, as Post 23 leads 8-0 after 5 complete innings of play on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. Lipinski is a left-hand pitcher and a left-hand hitter. And next pitch is in for a strike, 2-2.
Ken, I tell you, the young man Mitchell on the mound tonight, he's pitched really well for Post 23. He's only gave up 2 hits all night.
He has. He's walked 2 and struck out 6, Tim. And the first inning, he walked 2 and hit 1. And since then, he's been lights out. He really has.
Absolutely.
That was a ground ball to short, and he boots it. And Lipinski will reach on a E6.
That's the first error.
Yep. Fundamental.
Called alligator. I mean, I used to teach my kids that all the time when they was young. I don't know how many times I used to teach Allicat, catch it out from an alligator.
So,
that's old school there, Kenny.
Number 8, Jarrett Thresh.
Jarrett Thresh is now going to be the hitter for the Cardinals, batting in Tyler Lilly's spot. As some new players get in the game for Bruce Bolick.
That ball hit him.
And he'll take his base on a hit batter.
So Lincoln County got a man in scoring position. Ken, they've had several runners on base tonight, had several people in scoring position, just could not come up with the big hit. So here they are in a situation here tonight, Ken, where they can drive in a run. Can somebody come through?
And that's the thing. You got to take advantage of your breaks. And, Tim, here's 2 breaks, an error and a hit batsman. I mean, the Post 23 has given them guys on base without them doing anything. They need to take advantage of it.
I agree with you. Folks, you're listening to the Ronaldo American Legion Baseball Radio Network here on WLON 1050 AM. The boss, the best in beach and oldies, and, of course.
That ball hit the second, who flips the fixed a double play, turned a double play as they flipped it to the shortstop, 4 to 6 to 3, and they just nipped him at first. I thought he might have been safe.
I thought he might have been safe, too.
It's a close play. They turned that double play.
Well, both umpires has made good calls tonight. Umpire behind the plate's been consistent behind the plate. So, and the one in the field hadn't had a lot of calls, but you got to give them, you got to take your hat off to them. They made that call, so you got to stick with it. So, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning.
40, Carson Williams.
Carson Williams up now.
Ken, I think this is a pinch hitter for Carson. This is not Carson.
Yeah, I agree.
Number 40. It's number 40, whoever that may be. Swing and a miss.
Not for.
We have 2 40s on the line, so I'm not certain.
240.
Carson's number 10. He probably doesn't know that. Carson's number 10. And
well, Tim, with those letters red on red, you can guess what it is. And Tim, we have a balk, and that will score the first run of the game for the Cardinals.
So how about that?
So the score is now 8-1 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. As Lipinski trots in with the first run scored here by the Cardinals tonight. Next pitch is grounded weakly over the pitcher.
He's safe.
The first, and he beat it out.
That's good hustle down the line there by that young man. Hustling down the line. So,
and let's see who's up now. It's another left-hand hitter. We now have 2 outs.
Coming to the plate, number 5, John Freehouse.
John Freehouse, is that who he said?
I think so, Ken. I think that's what he said.
So another pinch hitter is Bruce Bolick's getting a lot of kids in the lineup here late in the game with facing a pretty big deficit. He's a left-hand hitter.
Letting some of these young kids get to play.
And the first pitch is in for a strike. Next pitch is also in for a strike. 0-2, 2 outs. Batting here in the top of the sixth, 8-1 game in favor of post 23.
Yeah, Mitchell's pitched well tonight. I think he might be starting to run a little bit of gas, there, Ken. You can see it. He's starting to get behind the batters and stuff like that. So I know he's going to battle. Cobb's probably going to leave him out there and let him pitch, but there's a swing and a miss there.
And that'll do it for the inning. So we go after 5.5 innings of play, 8-1.
Sleep apnea is the interruption of sleep by a blockage to breathing. 8 million Americans go undiagnosed for sleep apnea. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincoln can help you with sleep apnea problems. John III is a member of the American Academy of Dental Sleep Medicine. He can help you now overcome the symptoms of obstructive sleep apnea, such as excessive daytime sleep, loud snoring, episodes of breathing cessation where you stop breathing, dry mouth and sore throat, morning headaches, insomnia, attention problems, and more. John III is concerned that patients don't know there are treatments for obstructive sleep apnea, from CPAP to dental appliances or even surgery. John III offers a free consultation for anyone with symptoms of sleep apnea. Just call 704-735-0765 or come by 904 Doncha Drive in Lincoln to make an appointment. Sleep longer, smile brighter, live happier. Let Dr. John L. Cloninger III put his 21 years of dentistry experience to work for you.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, products, and services of larger banks with hometown people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work here, and this community matters to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Boger City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop in and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
You don't pull.
All right, we're back here at WLON 1050 AM. Tim Johnson and Mr. Kenny Link. We are live here tonight at Sims Legion Park, where post 23 is still on top of post 455, Lincoln County Cardinals, and the score is 8-1. And Kenny, I want to say happy birthday to my mama. She will be 71 years old, I believe, Ken, 71 years old, and her birthday is June the 10th, and it'll be Sunday, and we're all going to the mountains to celebrate her birthday.
Well, happy birthday. She got a couple years on me, just a couple, but congratulations to her for making it this far, and I know my father-in-law, every year as he got older, he celebrated his birthday bigger and bigger because he says, glad to be here another year, you know, so he did that until he passed away, and he always made a big deal on her birthday. So,
yeah, she said I was a favorite one she had, favorite one. I got 4 sisters and 1 brother.
How much you pay her to say that, Tim?
I'm just telling you what she said. I was her favorite one.
Oh my goodness. Dylan Malden up for post 23 as we go here into the bottom of the 6th inning with post 23 on top, 8-1 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard.
I guess you say that's her apple of her eye, Ken.
Yeah.
My wife's too. My wife loves the living daylights out of me, Ken. She thinks I'm the greatest thing in the world. You believe that?
No, because she don't tell me that all the
time. She's mean to me.
Oh, sometimes you deserve it. You know, I know how that goes.
Here's one up in the pitch, and a pop fly.
Who wants it? First baseman wants it, pitcher wants it, and the pitcher drops it.
Oh, wow.
And the pitcher dropped it, and he couldn't throw him out at first because the first baseman was standing about 2 feet from him and wasn't on the back. Tim, that's a ball.
First baseman's got to take it.
First baseman needs to
take. Well, shortstop's got to have communication with the
infield.
Well,
yeah, somebody needs to take charge, but that ball needs to be caught by the first baseman, not the pitcher.
Yeah, that's just the out.
So that's an E1 right there.
First baseman, number 11,
yep.
Slayton Fletcher.
Slayton Fletcher, the batter now for post 23. Gastonia here tonight.
A left-hand hitting first baseman who bats against the lefty, Napinski.
That's the third error of the game for Lincoln County, Ken.
First pitch is in for a strike.
And I tell you, he's pitched really well, Ken.
Oh, he came in with he come in the last inning and struck 2 out and got all 3 of them out and didn't allow another run after they had scored 1. They had the base loaded, nobody out. I mean, you can't ask somebody to do a better job than that. So
with bases loaded too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he got out of it. And here's the next pitch. Fouled off down third baseline. A little late on that fastball. So he gets ahead in the count, 0-2.
Cherville's down. They're playing Mooresville tonight, Ken, and they are down in the 5th inning, Ken, the last I saw. And the score is 2-1. Cherville down 2-1 after 5 innings. And I want to thank Kevin Hastings for sending me that text.
Next pitch is hit to left center, going over, and it will drop. Left fielder fills in on the hop, gets it back in. Now we have runners on first and second.
With no outs.
Nobody out. That error always hurts.
Yeah.
0489.
Calling the ticket number out here tonight, Ken. You got a ticket or anything?
I don't have a ticket.
0489. Is that you? Is that a winner? Is that a bingo?
No.
You play bingo, Ken?
Now, I was born in 1949, but I don't think that's going to give me any winnings here tonight.
You know, do you go play bingo, kid?
No, I have played. I haven't played lately. I had a line shot at the third baseman who can't come up with it. Here comes one run in. The left fielder overruns the ball, and runners will advance to second and third. And now the runner's coming home, and he's in. Caught him out.
Wow. What a play. What a play.
Well, let's describe what happened. There was a line shot hit right in front of the third baseman. I'm going to give
a bad hop.
I'm going to give him a hit on that. And it goes into left field. The left fielder overruns the ball. One run comes in to score. Runners look like they're going to end up on second and third, but the ball, as thrown in, gets away. The pitcher comes up with it, and the runner on third thinks he can beat the pitcher back to the plate because the catcher is trying to back it up. Nobody's at the plate. It looked like to me the runner slid around the tag and was safe, but he was called out.
It did look like it, but you know, the umpire was a lot closer view than what me and you are, Ken. So you got. I mean, I see what you're saying, and I saw the same thing, but he said he tagged him on the legs. What he said.
Yeah, he was sure about where he got him. But anyway, what the result is one more run in for post 23, and now the score is 9-1 here in the bottom of the 6th on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard.
Got a Parker Farm Service call to the bullpen, Ken. Masters is coming in to pitch, the Lincoln High School product. He's coming in, so you know, Ken, they're making him take off his armband. You know, and he pitched the other night. We saw him pitch a couple weeks ago down to East Lincoln. He had that armband on, and they never made him take it off. And I kept wondering why they didn't ever do that. You can't have any kind of batting glove or any kind of band arm on your, you know, you can have a long sleeve shirt on, but it can't be a armband like that. So Masters coming in to pitch. That's a Parker Farm Service call to the bullpen. We're going to stay right here, folks. Got a man on third base, like Kenny said. He was describing the play. Run was coming home. Kid slid around the pitcher who was making a charge going up to home plate to make a tag. Slid around him, and the runner did tag home, but the umpire, the home plate umpire, said he did tag him on the leg. So good call by the umpire there. I'm like you, Kenny. It didn't look like he tagged him, but the umpire was right on top of that play. So you got to take your hat off to the umpire. He made a good call.
Yeah, and as you said, we have another call to the bullpen here, Parker Farm Service. P.A. Masters coming in, a right-hander.
Yeah, he's pitched a little bit for Lincoln County this year, but Bruce Bullock, Coach Bullock, we know him well. He's never going to overthrow anybody. He's going to make sure all the kids who can pitch gets their opportunity to pitch. So here in the bottom of the 6th inning with one out, score 9-1. They've scored, what, one run this inning, Ken?
They have. One run on 2 hits. And they have a run on third with one out. And the hitter up will be the catcher, Jacob McCray. First pitch is outside, 1-0 on the count.
B.A. Masters, the pitcher tonight for Lincoln County, and called to the bullpen, Parker Farm Service.
Next pitch is high and outside, 2-0.
You know, we got a great seat here in the house, Ken, be able to see the whole entire field behind home plate. So, nice park here. Sims Legion Park is. It's an old park, Ken.
Oh, yeah, very historical. Popped up down the right field line, first baseman giving chase, and dives and cannot make the play, as it was just out of reach. Great effort down there, but it's out of play.
Yeah, nice hustle by the first baseman there.
As Tim said earlier, plenty of foul territory in this ballpark. If you foul one off, and you think you get another chance, you might think again, because if the fielder can get there, plenty of territory before it gets out of play.
Speed comes into play at this field, Ken. Speed.
Next pitch is up high, and that runs to count 3-1.
Speed comes into play at this park, Ken. If you got some speed in the outfield, you could run the ball down in this ballpark. It's a big ballpark. Like Ken said earlier in our pregame show, it's a pitcher's park. Here's the next pitch by Masters.
And that's hit to right field. Right field's got a beat on it. We'll catch it on the line. Here's the throw in. The runner coming in from third on the sacrifice fly, and we'll score. And that'll make it 10-1 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard, as the second runner in the inning comes across for post 23. So that's a sac fly from McCray and an RBI.
Third baseman, number 5.
And the second out in the inning, and now there's no one on base. 2 runs in on 2 hits and an error in this inning.
Folks, stay tuned to the Abernathy Chrysler Jeep and Dodge post-game show. Kenny Link will have the sub of the game, Subway, provided by Subway. Also, the play of the game, provided by LincolnCounty.com. And, of course, Campers Inn, the player of the game. Ken, I have all that coming up in our post-game show, the Abernathy Chrysler Jeep and Dodge. And Mr. Calvin Hastings Saturday will be live at Campers Inn from 12 to 4. Listened to that earlier today, Ken. So, folks, come on out, see Calvin Hastings. And I'm sure Percolator himself, Mr. Steve Perkins, will be there, too, as well, Ken.
Next is lifted to center field, and center field will bring it in for out number 3. But 2 runs in the inning, and after 6 complete, it is 10-1 on the first.
It's time to ride. Ride into Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia and ride out on a new Yamaha. Right now, get up to $750 customer cash and financing as low as 3.99% APR for 36 months. See the Yamaha Wolverine side-by-side ATV with up to $750 customer cash and 0% APR financing for 6 months. Just a few of the great deals from Yamaha and Full Throttle Power Sports, located at 100 Indian Walk of I-85 in Gastonia. Allen Drug in Stanley and the Foston Pharmacy in Foston announces the arrival of the new spring short sleeve Simply Southern apparel. Come on in now and get yours before vacation time. And also, all remaining long sleeve Simply Southern apparel is now 50% off. And always remember the Allen Drug Store in Stanley and the Foston Pharmacy in Foston for all your prescription needs. Ask about refills on the go. Allen Drug Store, 220 South Main Street in downtown Stanley, and the Foston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Foston. For 41 years, America's best-selling truck has been the Ford F-Series, and it's Ford Truck Month at Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. Coming down and test drive the new 2018 Ford F-150 starting at $27,705. Or check out the new 2018 Ford Focus starting at $17,950. And summertime fun starts with the new 2018 Ford Mustang starting at $25,680. Ask about special financing programs available at Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at ClassicFordofShelby.com.
I know it did sound a little weird, but
We're back here at WLON 1050 AM. Ken's over here singing Woolly Bully, so we're having a blast here tonight at Sims Legion Park. There's a swing and a miss by Paul Allen Masters. So that brings the count to 0-1, Ken.
And here we are in the top of the 7th, the last at bat for the Cardinals, unless they can put 9 runs on the board and keep playing as they trail 10-1 here on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. Swung on and missed, strike 2. No, strike 3.
Strike 3.
Mitchell puts him down on 3 pitches.
Mitchell's went the distance tonight, Ken.
Certainly has, and looked good.
Like I said, folks, please stay tuned to the post-game show, the Abernathy Chrysler Jeep and Dodge post-game show.
Number 3.
Ken's going to have the Subway sub of the game, and also LincolnCounty.com, the play of the game, and, of course, Campers Inn player of the game. That'll be coming up right after the end of the game.
Trevor McCarthy up now, and he takes a swing and miss for strike 1. 1 out in the inning.
Good pitch.
A little bit low, Blue says.
Here's the windup in the pitch by Mitchell. And a foul tip back, so it brings the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes here tonight, with 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. So it's the last at bat for Lincoln County post 455. They've got, like Ken said, they got to put 9 runs on the board. There it is.
Swung on a miss, strike 3. So that's the second strikeout of the inning and the second out of the inning as they're down to their last out. And let's
Number 9, Jake Quilla.
Jake Quilla comes to bat for post 455. Here's a windup in the pitch by Mitchell, and that ball high. You know, Ken, we still hadn't seen that young man, Tyler Johnson's younger brother. You know, we saw him one time.
Yeah, and I was expecting to see him again, but we haven't seen him lately. The next pitch is fouled off, and first baseman catches it, and that's the ball game over here in foul territory. They're 3 up and 3 down, and that will end it as Post 23 wins 10-1 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard.
Why service your vehicle at RENALDO Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The RENALDO Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you, with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at RENALDO Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. RENALDO Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. The Big 3 are waiting for you at Al Lane Kubota of Lincoln. It's grass cutting time, and Al Lane has the right mower for your grass cutting chores. Come see the line of Toro, Husqvarna, and Kubota tractors and mowers. And right now, get 0% financing for up to 48 months with approved credit. Come in for all the details. See the Big 3, Husqvarna, Toro, and Kubota tractors and mowers at Al Lane Kubota, Highway 27 East at 73 intersection in Lincoln. Online at allanekubota.com.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
When Auto Owners Insurance was founded in 1916, the world was quite different. Yet with all that's changed, our commitment to be there when you need us most hasn't. By teaming up with independent agents, we've made a difference for generations of customers, and will for generations to come. And by making a difference every day, 100 years seem to go by in a flash.
Your local Auto Owners Insurance Agency is Mooney Insurance Agency, located at 528 East Main Street in Maiden. Call 828-428-8231. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Celebrating 50 years, it's the Glen Oaks Golf Club. Hard to think how many birdies have been made over those years, and oh yeah, how many double bogeys too. Whether it's a birdie, par, or bogey, you'll love the Glen Oaks Golf Club. It's open to everyone. Visit the beautiful pro shop with driving range, snack bar, banquet facility, bar, picnic, shelter, and swimming pool. Great for group outings. Reserve your tee time by calling 828-428-2451 or visit the website at glenoaksgolf.com.
You don't pull a mask off an old Lone Ranger and you don't.
Why service your vehicle at RENALDO Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The RENALDO Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at RENALDO Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. RENALDO Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. The Big Three are waiting for you at Al Lane Kubota of Lincoln. It's grass cutting time, and Al Lane has the right mower for your grass cutting chores. Come see the line of Toro, Husqvarna, and Kubota tractors and mowers. And right now, get 0% financing for up to 48 months with approved credit. Come in for all the details. See the Big Three, Husqvarna, Toro, and Kubota tractors and mowers at Al Lane Kubota, Highway 27 East at 73 intersection in Lincoln. Online at allanekubota.com.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price and participation may vary. A la carte only.
Right, welcome back to WLON 1050 AM. The Boss, Beach and Oldies, and all your sports on right here tonight at Sims Legion Park. The Post 23 Gastonia, they defeated the Post 455, the Lincoln County Cardinals, by the score of 10-1 here tonight, Ken. And so good game for the Post 23 to get on the winning board after a loss last night at Kings Mountain. Ken, I want to thank our sponsor tonight, RENALDO High School American Legion baseball game of the week here tonight. Also want to thank Carolina Trust Bank for the stadium pregame show, and, of course, the West End player to watch, and, of course, Silver Point Homes and Abernathy Chevrolet Buick and GMC for the base hits and First Fellow scoreboard. And, of course, the call to the bullpen, Parker Farm Service, good people out of Kings Mountain there. And always want to thank Scorebook, S&M Sports Shop out of Shelby. And right now you're listening to the Abernathy Chrysler Jeep and Dodge postgame show. And so, Kenny, I'm going to turn things over to you for the Subway sub of the game and the LincolnCounty.com player of the game. And, of course, I'm Campers Inn player of the game.
Okay, Tim, tonight between these two division rivals, Lincoln County and Gaston Post 23, Gaston Post 23 comes away with a 10-1 victory, and that will run their overall record to 4-4 and bring them to 500 also in division play, 3-3. For the Lincoln Cardinals, they go to 0-5 and drop to 0-4 in the division. Tim, final summary, Cardinals 1 run on 3 hits and committed 4 errors. Post 23 had 10 runs on 9 hits and had 1 error. The Subway sub of the game goes tonight to Kyle Napinski, who came in and put out the fire in the 5th inning with the bases loaded. It's retired 3 straight guys, and also reached base in his only bat, and he will be the Subway's sub of the game. Tim, the LincolnCounty.com play of the game happened in the second inning with Carson Williams, who made a running, diving catch out in the right field to rob a post 23 hitter of a base hit. And so that's the LincolnCounty.com play of the game. The Campers Inn play of the game will go to Tyler Lilly, who reached base twice tonight, once on a base hit and once on a hit by pitch, as Lilly will receive that today. Tim, another tough outing for Lincoln County Cardinals, and they're still looking for their first win. They still struggling with some pitching and also really struggling with hitting with men on base. They had opportunities, they just can't seem to get the clutch yet.
Yeah, I agree with you too, Ken. Like I say, you know, they've had several people on base this year in scoring position and just could not come up with a big hit here tonight as well. So that's going to do it for WLON 1050 AM. And catch us June the 12th. We'll be back live on air June the 12th, folks, for Lincoln County Cardinal Post 455 baseball. And want to thank all our sponsors tonight. Want to thank Alec Johnson for doing video. Want to thank Kevin Hastings for as well. And want to thank Calvin Hastings back at Classic 4 Studios for making us live here tonight. On behalf of Mr. Baseball, Kenny Lincoln, Tim Johnson, we'll see you guys here on June the 12th.
When Auto Owners Insurance was founded in 1916, the world was quite different. Yet with all that's changed, our commitment to be there when you need us most hasn't. By teaming up with independent agents, we've made a difference for generations of customers, and will for generations to come. And by making a difference every day, 100 years seem to go by in a flash.
Your local Auto Owners Insurance Agency is Mooney Insurance Agency, located at 528 East Main Street in Maiden. Call 828-428-8231. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the